Yeah, it's the low life. Let's get it. I'm a New York nigga. Bust me down on that Newport nigga. Give a fuck what you thought, nigga. This is uncooked coke, sea salt, nigga. I roll around in big trucks. Whole crew could get like 2 fucks. Nah, I don't say much. Out of town bitches always say I'm playing too much. Big band stacked up, yeah. Keep that case, dude, act up. Cadillac truck, room back up. Cops looking for answers, don't ask us. There's big bucks in the club. Oh, fucks in the club. My cousin swiping, so we showing niggas love. And the vibe is all good, but don't get it fucked up. Get left in the club. Shit, I almost got an F in the club. Look, don't half step in the club, cause the Ruger go boom open your chest in the club. I'm a New York nigga selling the crack. I'm a New York nigga busting the gap. I'm a New York nigga. I don't know how to act. I'm from New York, nigga. Niggas killing the rats. I'm a New York nigga. Niggas selling the crack. I'm a New York nigga. Niggas busting the gap. I'm a New York nigga. I don't know how to act. I'm from New York, nigga. Niggas killing the niggas selling the crack.
Okay. Yes, what's good, y'all? 845 The Mix Show. It's your boy DJ Douya. We got the man Quad, the 8th in the building. Of course, every main hateration. Blizz get it in the building. What's
good? Snow.
Snow. So what's good, fellas, man? This is our first official show of the year.
Yeah,
how y'all feeling, man? Talk to me. What's going on?
This year about to be lit.
It definitely is. Most definitely is.
Lit.
I felt like last year wasn't up to my standards for music. I don't know how y'all really felt about it, you know?
Dirt. A lot of dirt was out there. It was a lot of good. It was a lot of good, though.
What you mean in the industry music?
Yeah, the industry music. I wasn't really talking about. You know what? Yeah, 452, man. I'm not saying that it was dirt, but I'm just saying it wasn't as much put into it like normally. I'm keeping it 100, man. I'm just telling y'all how I feel.
You wildin', man. There was stuff coming up.
There was. No, I'm not saying that there wasn't stuff, but I mean, I seen eras where, you know, it's really turning up. You know that, Blizz. Come on, man. You've been in this for a minute.
No, I know.
Too, man.
Yeah. I think it was good music last year. I mean, what really, I think the shows is really that's missing, really. Like the like stage performance, really. That's
in this area, right?
Yeah, that's what's messing like the music up more than anything. I think like they ain't really able to perform what they, you know, on regular venue type shit. They got the verses, which was dope last year, but
that's the only thing that held me down, man. Really.
Yeah, that was old school music too. So that's the crazy shit.
That shit, that it was classics, man. That's what I keep trying to tell these people with these verses. They'll be throwing out weird names. Yo, this person will turn up on this person.
They're gonna have like Jody Watley go against some weird person from like the 80s. You be like, oh, Shaka Khan versus Stephanie Mills or something like that. I was like, all right. Whatever. Yeah. Cater to everything, I guess.
Joe Buttons versus Loon.
Come on, man.
Don't disrespect him, man. Don't disrespect him, man.
Loon might got him.
Amir got some stuff, man.
Loon might got him.
Loon probably got him.
He might.
And he done wrote stuff.
He wrote a lot of stuff.
He did. Cleveland's in the building. Tell Quad they said they never stopped talking about him in the Berg, man.
Oh man, look at this guy. Where he's coming from, man. We'll let him be the pass right
he
there.
He said you're drunk, Loon to be doomed. I can't even believe that we're talking about Loon in 2022 right now.
Yo, man, Loon say he made 15 businesses in 18 months, man. You gotta salute him somehow, man.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Yo,
yeah,
didn't
don't talk
stuff,
to him.
man.
Right?
Don't talk to him.
Don't talk to him, man. He's
man, these people be throwing out caps, man. All kinds of different. They'll throw out fitted caps. They'll throw out dad hats. There'll be a lot of cap with these people, man. So I ain't gonna just take his word for it, man.
Oh, you gotta see it, man.
All right, now I'll check it out.
He got a clothing company. He got a couple things, man. Got a workout program. He got a couple stuff.
He probably got a Muslim clothing company too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Does he?
Yeah, man. It got like Muslim calligraphy on
That's
it.
different too.
Yo, if you don't get clipped, then you turn some type of religion after fucking with Diddy, right?
Yeah, most of the people, I watched that on YouTube.
Everybody's in church now?
Yeah,
Either
everybody
church or
either died or they went to a religion.
Hold up, let's analyze this real quick. What you think, man?
Nah, there's a whole segment on YouTube.
We got Loon, he went Muslim. We got Bass.
Chime.
Who? Shine?
Chime.
Shine's Jewish.
Yeah.
Yo. What's left?
You got G-Dep in prison.
Even the girl from Total, I think, went to religion.
Yeah, the one that goes.
You forget the most one. Mace.
No, I said Mace.
He said Mace.
Oh.
He said Mace.
He Christian, Baptist, or whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah, today he is.
Yo, it's weird, man.
Man, that he used
Fucked
to
his legacy up with that
he used to
too.
be the best, man.
He did, man.
His verses would have been crazy for people.
He still could do verses.
Yeah, but if he would have stayed in the game, bro.
Yeah, but
We gave him so many chances, man.
You think Mace got 20 songs?
He might have been a Mike Jack.
Yeah, because of the features. That's why.
Yeah, Mace got 20 songs.
He probably done wrote stuff too.
So yeah. You know, I wanted to kick the season off, man, with somebody like another. I call us hip hop influencers that that I respect and kicking that ish. You know what I'm saying? And I love what the Rec Boyz bring to the game, man, and especially the 845. They helping us really push this movement that we got, and I just wanted to bring them onto the show. So we got Mr. Catch Rec, Chris, and my boy Shad. What's good, man?
Good, fellas.
Shaking. What's happening? How y'all feeling?
Good, fellas.
Chilling.
Nice. Yo, I'm honored. I'm honored to be the part of the first show of the season, of the new season. So that's dope. That's definitely dope.
Man. I watch that joint. I actually be at work when your show comes on, and I always make sure I try to tune in, chime in, and give my little insight on what y'all talking about, because I feel like as far as this area, we got our pulse on the culture and what's really going on in the game.
Appreciate that, King. Appreciate that.
Yeah, so just tell us about yourself real quick. Just introduce yourselves real quick.
Well, you guys already know me. I'm DJ Rec Boyz Shot, one half of the Rec Boyz, co-founder, co-CEO. That's my best friend, my homie, my business partner. And, that's me.
What's up?
Mr. Catch Rec, one half of the Rec Boyz, also one half of Catch and Rec Entertainment. Pretty much in the studio with the Rec Boyz is a video podcast where we play pretty much video-based content. We interview anywhere from celebrities to independent artists to producers, actors, models, DJs, anybody in the entertainment field. And that's it pretty much.
Okay. So how did you guys come together? How did you guys meet up?
Oh, this is a funny story. So Sha was on vacation, right? And I knew his sister from Liberty, New York, because I moved upstate from Brooklyn. And I met his sister. His sister used to threaten me with him all the time. Like, yo, my brother come home. He gonna whatever. So I'm thinking I'm gonna meet some big 7-foot stocky motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And I end up going to the basketball club one day, and they're like, "Yo, Shad home." I'm like, "Where?" They're like, "In Hennepin." I'm like, "Well, I'm going over there because I need to see who the fuck this guy is." You know what I'm saying? His sister threatened me every day with him. So I go over there, and he'll tell you the first thing I said is like, "You Shad? Like, I thought you were bigger." Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how we met. Real talk.
So what year was that? What
Shad, what year was that?
That was 2002. We linked up.
Wow.
It's crazy because that was how he ran down on me. Fast forward a couple of months. This is after he gets married, I think, right? You got married, right? That year, right? 2002?
No.
What year did you get married? All right, 2005. All right, so check it. We go and play this thing called Old Man Ball.
What's that?
Guess who's there? It's where people who are like out of high school go play open gym.
Oh, okay.
So
stuff these Marcells and stuff, these ghetto poses and stuff be doing. Okay.
No, this is right out of high. No, this is right out of high school. So this
right
is
after
like,
high school. Okay.
This is like 20. That's when I was in my.
That's what I'm saying. Like you play, but that's what they called it. But so I'm there, and I come with my homie Chris is there, and we just happen to be on the same team. And Old Man was fucking Chris up. Yo, listen, I tell you, yo, he was fucking Chris
fouling the shit out of me. I mean, I couldn't even touch the ball without him hitting me. It was crazy.
And I'm the new guy, and where we like, I'm not from where we playing at. They're all comfortable, like they talking shit back and forth, but the dude is like, yo, he's butchering Chris, and I'm on Chris's team. So, I'm like, yo, man, it's whatever. Like and this is my first time meeting him. Like, yo, it's whatever. Cause Chris is like, I'm ready to punch this nigga in the face, and I'm like, cause they were playing quarters, and this is like the halftime prep talk. He was like, yo, he fouled me one more time, I'm going in his mouth. And I'm like, and everybody's just looking at him like, damn, this nigga Chris again. Here go Chris about to fuck the whole shit up. And nobody's saying nothing. And I'm like, yo, my man, it's whatever, my nigga. If that's what we got to do, then you already know. He looked up. Needless to say, we didn't finish the game. Yeah, we was, yeah. All of that shit ended quick.
Y'all was playing Detroit Pistons?
Yo, listen. Listen. Yo, it's funny that you say that because where we was at, it was a bunch of old white dudes. They could stick the jumper. And they were big guys, and we were like, like homie said, we in our 20s, you know what I'm saying? Like we balling, but this is the only way we can really get our ball on. And Chris is busting their ass so bad that the nigga was fucking Chris up. And I'm talking about all this shit is going on before they even reach half court.
Yeah,
so it's like, come on, man, and we're playing timed quarters. So it's like, it's going, and then the quarter ended, and Chris was like, yo, listen, I'm telling you, we ain't even going to finish the game. And everybody's like, kind of walk away and be like, oh, here come this nigga. Here come this nigga coming out. And I'm like, yo, my nigga, I'm for the shits. Let's get it. And he was like, oh, word? And then that was it. It just took the guy to foul one more time in the wreck. So, yeah.
It's damn near like a jail meeting, man. It's like,
Attica. That was an Attica.
That's dope. That is dope, man. So how long before then that you guys came together and built and wanted to build the brand and the platform?
It had to be like maybe 5-6 years later. Shad kept coming to the crib like, yo, let's do this music. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not with it. Like, cause I seen the talent in 845, but I also seen me not being from there. I'm looking at it from the outside in, right? So I'm looking at all this talent. And I'm looking at everybody going against each other. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't with that. Coming from Brooklyn, like, yo, you from Bushwick or Brownsville, whatever, you stick with your people. It don't matter, whatever. It's a close-knit thing. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't used to that upstate.
Why a lot of guys from I noticed that a lot of people from Brooklyn live in Liberty, around that area, Liberty and Monticello. Why they attract to that area a lot?
We trying to
get
the
grimy. That shit remind them niggas of Brooklyn, nigga, back in the 80s.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. If you wanted to stay in, the type of environment you were in, you would go to like a Newburgh or Poughkeepsie. You know what I'm saying? But when you're trying to get away from the bullshit, you're gonna go a little bit further up, not knowing that it's up there too, just a little different element. You know what I'm saying? Not as heavy. You know what I mean? So Sha kept coming talking about this music, and I'm like, yo, I'm not with it. And we actually started an entertainment company after a while called Sons of Liberty. And then Sha went on vacation again. And then when he came home, he was like, yo, let's do this music. And I'm like, I'm not fucking with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? We involved in other shit. I can't put my face out there. You know what I'm saying? I can't. It's not conducive with what I'm doing. And then he starts buying all this equipment and all this shit. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll turn my basement into a studio. And we ended up starting Catch a Rec Entertainment.
Okay.
Fire.
So the rec name followed from the music or to the podcasting over.
Yeah. It went because
it all started from the basketball. Tell you the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, because like our thing with we always played with a certain group. It was maybe like 6 of us.
All right.
And then we would go to Ellenville, we would go to Fallsburg, we would make the little big city stops. Like we would go out to Newburgh too often, or Poughkeepsie, or Kingston, but everywhere else in between, we was running through Davidge. You get what I'm saying? All that shit.
Okay.
And then our thing was, we're gonna catch Rec. We're gonna go somewhere and we're gonna catch Rec on somebody. You get what I'm saying? And then that was just our shit. Like, yeah. And then when we hanging out after talking about it, like, yo, son, something wrecked you today on the court. What? Nigga, I was getting buckets out. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even lie, yo. You seem like you like Kevin Garnett on the court.
Yo, listen. Yo, it's funny because, listen, we took that shit real. We took that shit real fucking serious, my dude. Like serious, dude. We took. I would probably say we took the basketball more serious than we took the music at a certain point.
Everybody did, right? Everybody.
No, I'm talking about pick.
I'm not
talking about college and high school going to college playing ball.
Man,
we're talking about
that's 38 years old right now, maybe 44 years old, keeping it 100, just like you talking right now. They go back and forth in comments and all that stuff right now, right as we speak. So yeah, for real.
Oh, that's what's up. Dirty on niggas' heads.
Yo, listen, as you should. That's what I'm talking about. Cause listen, when we stepped up, trust me, dude, it got so bad that you couldn't lose. Because if you lose, you might not get back on. Right. So now we like, dude, and we got like our run, a run for us is 4 games or better. So if we lose any of the first 3, my nigga, we're upset because it's like, damn, my nigga. Yeah, no. Yo, my nigga, it'd be like, yo, don't even talk to me, my nigga. Go that way. Yeah. Go all the way.
Have a good day. Gotta have 4 people.
That's a fact.
That's gonna put a broom out on the team, huh?
That's a fact.
But then they be trying to break up the squads. So there'd be like one guy who got next, and he want to take half of your squad, and then you get what I'm saying? It'd be like, no, nigga, no. We come with and I tell him, yo, my nigga, if you gonna switch, don't play.
Now
like,
one of your mans talk about, I just came here to run, man. I'm just gonna get on the court with him, man. Why y'all arguing?
And guess what? He run home.
Yeah,
that's the only thing he do. He don't ride back with us, nigga.
I used to talk so much shit that I couldn't lose. Like I talk so much shit to the people I'm going against that if I lose, I'm gonna look so stupid.
Yo, listen, that's how we was. That's it. Yo, listen, when I tell you niggas would be upset when we lose. Yeah, no, because listen, I be on some real little kid shit. And I be like, yo, listen, don't talk to me. I'm trying to count how many times we gonna get back on. If it's any more where we gotta sit for 2, nah, my nigga, I'm out. And we was involved in other shit. So this was our one day to just wreck off. So it's like, yo, we lose the first game and we got to sit another hour to play. Bodies is stiff by now. We done wore off. Nah, I'm out. Yeah.
How many Rec Boyz is it now? Like in the podcasting, is it just y'all 2 that do the podcasting, or is it other
right now
it's just us.
Okay.
It used to be like 13 of us, but everybody started going their different ways, and they lose they lose the hunger for it. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
That's a fact.
I was gonna ask you, was they part of the plan, or was like, how did that happen? Like, because it always happens like that. Like everybody want to be going a different lane and everything, and it's hard to stick together once you grow up and everything, and be on the same page and shit.
To be honest, it's some people are content with what they're doing, and some people ain't. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get it to go somewhere else.
Yeah, gotcha.
Not only that, when we started, me and him, it was just to listen, we gonna sell a couple beats because we didn't start to doing the podcast thing. That shit came later on.
Yeah.
We only wanted to sell a couple beats, buy some duplexes, some real estate, and then be done with the music, and then just have some income and just do whatever the fuck we want to do for the rest of our lives, and just have that money sustain our livelihood. Right. And then what ended up happening is we ended up getting one artist, and then one artist going to two artists, and then we started doing shows, and it was a rabbit hole. And next thing you know, we're knee deep in this shit. With two guys who really didn't have an idea how to do anything, but we got all these opportunities. We're actually doing things, so it's like, oh shit, this shit can actually work. But we didn't have no guidance. You get what I'm saying? So it's like running around in an Apple store and we grabbing phone cases when we should be grabbing MacBooks and all this other stupid shit. You get what I'm saying? But we're not even grabbing the phone cases. We grabbing the little knobs that go on the back of the phone cases. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how close we were and didn't even fucking realize it, But and then, that fell apart, and then during that transition, we had a radio station. We had a radio show on FM radio up here. So as the artists started, thinning out, we were still having our name buzzing because we were on FM radio. We were getting all the local guys, music played and all that stuff. And then creative differences, FM radio is different. It's way, way different.
You ain't got to tell me, man.
Whew. It's way different.
I'm trying to still get us back on the radio, but in due time.
No, you can work it. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And then we was like, we got to figure out something because we had so much money dumped into Catch and Wreck itself, the LLC, the trademarks, the copyrights, all of this shit, and we're like, we got to figure out something. And he was transitioning in his life to leveling up. He was going to Florida. You get what I'm saying? And then I was taking on a new venture in my life. I was getting married and doing all this other stuff. So it's like, listen, this is the only thing that we have right now. Yeah. So we made it. We dumped all our forces into this, and this is what we've been doing.
Fire, man, fire.
But what's crazy is nobody never knew who the fuck I was, and that's how I wanted it. Like, I didn't want nobody to know who I was. You know what I mean? I like being behind the scene and nobody knowing whatever.
Want to be like Slim from Cash Money?
Yeah, I like living love. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I got to do, nobody knowing what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, but pushing the brand. So the brand was always the front, you know what I mean, plus the artists and the DJs. Gotcha. And then when I came to Florida, that's when everybody started going like they separate ways. And Shab was like, let's turn the radio show into a podcast. And I'm like, I'm not getting on camera. Like, I don't want nobody to know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then he kept telling me, and my wife kept telling me, and then I was like, you know what, let's try it. And then we pretty much told the FM radio show, y'all could kick rocks, man. We tired of y'all telling us what we could play and how we could run our show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when we started doing the podcast, video podcast.
Gotcha.
That's fire, man. That's fire. Liz, you got any questions for them?
Nah, not really. It's interesting what they're saying though. Like, y'all really started from nothing. Y'all was really supposed to be on some weird beef and shit, and then end up coming together. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yo, it's wild too because
and then y'all end up on the basketball court together. That's what's the crazy thing.
Yeah. No, and you know what's even more wild is like, listen, I'm black. My wife is Puerto Rican. He's Puerto Rican. His wife is black. You get what I'm saying? So, dude, it's wild. Yo, listen, like when I tell you it's wild, his wife and my wife are actually best friends. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and he's one of my best friends. This guy was the, you know, and it's like, you know, like I didn't grow up with Chris. You know,
Yeah.
I came home from prison, my first bid, and we just clicked. And it was weird because we didn't really hang out unless it was basketball. It was weird, yo. It was that type of weird. And then I was still running around. We was both still in the streets, and I had ended up getting caught up. And this is how much of a true friend he was. He was just like, yo, man, you know, he was the only one once I bailed out to really reach out and, you know, like, yo, what's good? Like, like, what's up? How can I help? And from there is where we really started to really bond. And then I had, I was fighting in case. I had high hopes. You know, I had high hopes, and like you said, we started the Sons of Liberty, and you know, we were doing that type of thing. And like you said, I had to go away.
No, wait. Then I offer you the ticket to go to Mexico, and you didn't want to go. Remember?
Yeah, no. He wanted me. Yo, listen, I didn't. Well, yeah, it's over now. Yeah, it's over now. I done did the time and all that shit. But yeah, like when I tell you for somebody that I didn't grow up with, but we had the same street morals and values. Then he gave me two options. He said, "Yo, I can take you home. You know, don't even worry about it." And I'm like, "You'll do it in 6 years." You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to be ducking and diving for 6 years. You know, and we played different. The other option was, I mean, you could start eliminating things. And I'm like, you know what? This is a drug beef. If we're doing drug beef, my dude, I'm not trying to get caught up in nothing more than that. You get what I'm saying? So, and even him, he was surprised. I'm like, nah, man, I'm gonna go do my bid, but at that point in time, I had a little bit of money saved up, I had a nice lawyer, I had a plan. Worked out. It said 6 in the front. I was only supposed to do 2, and that backfired. I ended up doing like 53 months. And then when I came home, well, while I was up top, I learned how to play the piano, keyboard, all that stupid shit. So when I came home, I'm like, I don't know if y'all ever seen a brother who came home. He's laser sharp. He wanted to do a million things right out the gate. But sometimes it doesn't last long.
That guy in the middle right there.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Sometimes it doesn't last long. The true ones, they stick to it. But I mean, no. Yo, when you get released, it's like, yo, listen, it does something for you. It either makes you or breaks you.
Right.
And this time it made me. So it got me to the point where it was like, you know what? And Chris is a hard sell on anything. He softened up over the years, but he must have told me no about 1 million times. Yeah, he's like, yo, listen, I'm not fucking with you. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, this music is the wave. It's easy to create music. We listen to music. We done already started it. Now, mind you, before I went away, we had stuff recorded from one of the artists that we later signed when I came home. That's how much we knew that it was destined. Like when we dusted that off, it was like, yo, it's crazy that this kid was 13, 14 in high school. We got him recorded, and then we started catching Rec, and he was our number 1, number 2 artist. Years later. We're talking about 2 bids later, all this shit. So, I don't think there's anything. I don't think we would have ended up doing anything other than this. This is how I feel.
That's what's up.
That's how I feel about it.
Was one in Florida and one in New York?
Yeah. Still? Yeah, I'm in Florida. Shaw's in New York.
Okay.
He's trying to get me to move down to Florida, but I love New York too much.
Yo, this is
gentrify the whole New York, man. That's what they want us to do, man. Right.
Nah, but this shit is an open market out here, King. Like, I'm
what part of Florida you in?
I'm in Orlando.
Nice.
Yo, Orlando's lit. I ain't gonna lie to you though.
It's an open market out here. When I'm saying there's not too many people with the mentalities of the New York mind state. Like, there's a lot of New Yorkers out here, but when they come out here, they get lax and they just chill. You know what I'm saying? If you come out here with the same hunger you got out here, it's open market.
You should come out there and do some shows out there with some artists out there. You want to tune with some artists?
Yeah, I'm in tune with a
He
couple
just
of artists.
Yo, listen, he be he be going to the studios and all of that shit. Like he got like 2 or 3 studios he got access to down there with artists and all of that shit. That's what he's trying to do to get me to really go down there. He's trying to entice me with all the stuff that we got. But we got a lot of connections in New York too. So I'm trying to, he's never coming back to New York though. I know that.
I ain't come back.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. So I'm kind of okay with that. I'm good with that.
You know what's funny is the first time I went to a studio out here, my cousin like, yo, we got this studio, come check it out. I'm like, all right. So I go over there and he's telling them, yo, he does music, and they're like, all right, yo. I'm like, well, play some shit. They start playing some shit, and I'm just sitting there serious, like. So the dude finished. He's like, yo, what you thought? I'm like, you want me to be honest? He's like, yeah. I'm like, that shit was trash. They never invited me back to that studio again.
Yeah, well, some niggas can't take it.
That's funny as fuck.
It's a different vibe. That's what I'm saying. If you come out here with that same shit, it's open.
Stevie, what up?
What's good, Stevie? What's good, man? So, I mean, you guys been doing the music for so long. Who are some of your favorite artists that y'all have come across throughout the years, man? Especially in this area, I'd like to know, but just overall too, though.
You know what's crazy? Scott, I tell Shad this all the time. I don't want to be put in the 845 box. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I push hard for the 845 artists even out here, but I don't want to be put in that box. So a lot of the artists we get are not necessarily from the 845. So for me, it's like a K Goddess out of Brooklyn.
Okay.
Who was she was on the Hip Hop Awards show. Leah Givenchy, who was on the BET Hip Hop Award. And these are all people who've been on the show, independent artist-wise. Lady Slim out of Yonkers. YVNG out of Kissimmee. You got Blackout out of Newburgh, where y'all at. Drozilla, Illinois, from Brooklyn.
Y'all fuck with Blackout?
Yeah. I actually was the first to really, like, I don't want to say discover the man, but like really put him in the loop out here. He did a showcase in one of our showcases in Poughkeepsie. He was like one of the headliners. My former co-host Jay Lene, she kind of stumbled across him, and yeah, I fuck with him. He's a good dude.
Dope. Naija Chanel, the hoodies. I remember the hoodies when they were like 8-9 years old. I remember telling these guys about the hoodies when they were little kids, and I'm like, yo, listen to these dudes, and they dope, but everybody looked them over. And then now they going crazy. Jay Arroyo out of Ellenville, Burl Dollar out of Ellenville, Mitty Bone out of New York, Noetic, I believe he's out of Newburgh, but he's in Cali now.
He's a classic.
Yeah,
the classic, man.
And the homie Mad Squad was out of Philly.
Yo, you said some classics, man. You said some classics, definitely, man. What about you, Shad? Did he say everybody pretty much that you feel?
I be in tune with the streets. So a lot of the guys that I like, they don't have a real strong like presence as far as being out making their rounds. Like there's this kid, there's this really nice kid, Bano. Yeah. Yo, listen, this kid is a monster. He's a monster. He was up on Too Humble once.
Okay.
And this kid, and he's young. Listen, I think him and Pop would be a nice little collab if they
Pop from the hoodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he's to me, he's it for out here. He's it.
Pop.
Yeah, his work, like he's a student of the game, and he's so far ahead. He's like a prodigy. He's like a 12-year-old in college. You get what I'm saying? So when he really makes it to the league, it's gonna be a problem. You get what I'm saying? So that's out here, but that's my go-to guy right there.
Okay, no, I like that. I definitely support the hoodies all day, every day. What do you feel like they are like the flagship artist for this area, or is there another person that you think could carry the torch? Because I just feel like I know Chris said he didn't want to keep it 845, but I mean that's the name of my damn show.
No,
So,
right.
so
Nah,
like
we get it.
I came from, I was doing internships in the city and radio in the city, and I grew up here, and I just didn't feel like there was any platforms or anything that was really just giving artists some type of camaraderie, hope, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Just inspiration. So that's when I came back up here in like 08, 07. That's kind of when I came up with the idea. It didn't really come to fruition until like 2010, but that was what it was all about. So like, how do you see this whole movement going as far as the artists? You guys are really hands-on with the artists, and how do you feel it's going? Like, where do you see the 845 getting any notoriety any time soon, or like how do you guys feel about that?
Me personally, because I'm out here, I think there's hella talent here. I think you know what it is. There's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. A lot of these guys is Indians and they don't want to play their position. They may be nice at rapping. You get what I'm saying? Nice and figuring out, they swag, they style, but that don't mean you could that's it. And you tell them that shit, and it'd be a lot of real sucker shit. And I'm in tune. Like I work in a barbershop. So a lot of these guys, they could pull up on me at any given time. Like I did a cipher in the shop just to give the realness of, like, we discuss hip hop all the fucking time, sports, hip hop. That's what we do in the shop. Yep. And because I'm always promoting the show and the brand, there's a lot of in the studio talk. A lot of what I bring to our show comes from the shop. And like the kid Sims, he's nice. Like freaking Too Humble, they got a list of nice people on there. And it's like, yo, dude, even if you was to just take 5 of the best, they can all put on. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's getting them to follow the plan. A lot of people don't want to follow the plan. They oh no, I know. Okay, cool. Don't even worry about it. You get what I'm saying? And then you see them 6 months later and they're still doing the same thing. You get what I'm saying? So now it's like,
you know what I think it is? The ego.
That too.
I think it's too many egos. There's so much talent over there, and nobody don't know how to say, okay, like the Hoodies, for instance, right now they bubbling, right? Then you got Deep Weathers out there making crazy noise right there, right? You know what I'm saying? So if they got like they got the core, which is those two, you got the Hoodies, and then you got Deep Weathers, then you got everybody else, and everybody knew, yo, look, right now we're gonna push these 2 guys right here. You know what I'm saying? Or these 3 guys, excuse me. And then after that, it's gonna be this artist, this artist, this artist. The 845 can make so much noise, but everybody's on the I'm the man, and nobody want to play. Yo, son, you're gonna be the star. Here go the starting 5. Here go the 6 man, whatever. When we can figure that out, and I'm gonna say we as a whole, because we all involved in it, right? When we can figure that out, it's game over.
Damn, that's an amazing point, man. I gotta salute you to that. I mean, that was ill, because I feel like exactly what you said, man, is a lot of, and what Shad said, a lot of Indians, chiefs, that come on, man. Damn, man, that was dope right there, right? That's as you being in Florida and not really being from here and being able to like see that. That's crazy, man.
We've done showcases
from the outside looking in, man.
Right. Well, that's the crazy thing, is that he really got on it once. Is that my camera stuttering? Do I gotta come back in, bring it back out? Looks like my shit is bugging out a little bit. Hold on, let me.
You could.
All right, but that was another thing. Like, yo, we did shows, we did showcases. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, we bought whatever from, like I said, Kingston, we had Jackson Wiles pull up. We've done a lot of we did the chants. We done, we did a lot of different events for a lot of local artists. And truth be told, not a lot of people appreciate that. You get what I'm saying? So now when it comes to people who are actually doing it for you, it's like, yo, I'm not gonna do that shit no more. You get what I'm saying? Like we're luckily that we've never lost. Like we never took a financial hit. The only thing we took was sometimes it was a waste of our time doing it, time and energy, but we never took a financial loss. Imagine taking a financial loss.
Oh, I took a couple.
Well, this is what I'm saying. So now you want to now.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. How many people y'all know bring a known talent around, right? And I'm talking about a Jimi Kendrix, a Amadeus, I'm an arsonist, a fan with the beats, these type of people of that stature, and let producers play their beats for free.
Yeah, they'll dig in your pockets, especially out here. They'll get in your bank account.
Sure.
Right. We've done this though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Multiple times. And it's like, all right, we bring these out, and again, we ain't charge them because these guys ain't charge us. You know what I'm saying? With the relationship that I have with them. So it's like, yo, listen, why am I gonna try to get rich off of anybody when this for me is I feel like I'm here to help. You know what I'm saying? And if I have the connections and I can link them, then I try to link them. You know what I mean? And even with stuff like that, we had a producer get signed to Amadeus to his hitmaking squad through one of the shows. You know what I'm saying? What did we get?
I'm sure probably
a shout out.
Not even. Now later on, they was like, yo, can you come on the show and talk about what you did? Yo, okay, I'm busy right now, man. I don't know if that happened, but that's how I visioned it in my head. I don't know.
We haven't even heard from him. I heard from Amadeus more than I heard from him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
man, I'm telling you.
That's how it be, man. Got weird people out there, though.
Right, but we ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna keep doing it. Like I just brought Jimmy onto Drozilla's show 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Dro's like, yo, and they know each other, but they don't speak as frequent as me and Jimmy do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I told Droz I'm gonna get Jimmy, he's like, oh, word. I'm like, yo, look, I fuck with you. That's the type of person I am. If I fuck with you, if I got it, you got it.
It's crazy, man. I used to be an intern for Murder Inc. So I go back with Jimmy back in the crack house when he first started. He used to be sleeping in there. We both was sleeping in there and shit like that. Like, yeah, definitely, man. Definitely respect to that, man. He grinded hard, man. He grinded hard for real.
Yeah, Too Humble, what up?
What's good, bro?
Good, Too Humble. That's something Too Humble checking in.
Yeah, so my final question. Go ahead, Qua. Go ahead.
No, I want to know, like, what's the music scene looking like down in Orlando? Since you're down in Orlando, like, what's because is it like similar to up here? Because they don't have like a big market or anything like that. So,
to be honest, it's the same way as over there, except these guys stick together.
Gotcha. So that's what I want to know. Like, do they got like their own like community where they like sell each other music to or merch or anything like that? Like,
it's weird because they got a whole boom bap scene out here in downtown Orlando to where like it's just like a whole community like that. And then you got the the drills and everything else. But when they come together, how they camaraderie is crazy. Every show that I've been to so far, it's been crazy how they just uplifting each other and pushing each other. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, there's always bullshit going on.
Yeah, a lot of dudes is clicked up.
Right. But for the most part, like everywhere I go, they always promoting each other and pushing each other. Like I just went to a show before the pandemic hit. They had I forgot her name, but they did a big show out here in Haines City. I'm in Haines City, probably like 40 minutes from Orlando. And all these major artists came out here and performed for free because this girl she used to live over here. And they did Jeremiah was here, SWV was here, and this shit was free. And I'm talking about in the park. Wow, you know what I'm saying? And everybody came out and they let the local dudes open up for them. And that was the first time that it opened my eyes. And they ain't charge them. They didn't even charge us to go watch the show.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there with wifey and I'm like, yo, this is an open market. Look how it is. Like if they could get somebody to come over here with the mindset, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think a lot like I gravitate to people, you know what I mean? Because when I come around, I'm talking that type of time, you know what I'm saying? So they like, oh, he from at first they looking at me crazy. He from New York. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden when we start vibing, like shout out to homie Big Face, he was just tapped in. He got a studio out here. I be in his studio heavy. But he from Brooklyn.
Okay.
But his artist is from out here, YVNG, Young Viral. You know what I mean? When I listen, this kid's like 17 years old. But when I tell you the kid sings, he raps, he does country music, like he does everything. He just haven't found his niche yet. You know what I'm saying? But when he find his niche and he sticks to that, it's over.
What's up, man? Yeah, man, that's interesting, man. I was always talk to Duya about how the 845 is like an open market, and how you just said, like, there's so many different ways that, you know, I think I overheard you. Wasn't in the screen, but I overheard you saying like everybody get behind one artist and push that one artist and everything. That's a great idea, but I also heard somebody say what I was thinking too. Like, not that they would hate, but they feel like they need to be in that place instead of them. You know what I'm saying? And they won't give their full, you know, they won't give their full all into the whole situation, and that's where we all fall and struggle at, I think, up here too. So
yeah, most of the time, though, dudes got to realize that, like, you might be good at rapping or something, but are you marketable? Like, your whole style, how you dress, how you look, how people like
now
you.
Imagine telling a nigga that.
Yeah,
he know you get what I'm saying? And he know he can rap.
I tell these niggas that every day, and they hate me for
it. I'm judging you off of everything, your shoes, everything.
Yeah, man.
Let me give y'all this analogy. Let's say we all in the same room, right? Let's say right now we was in a different room. We was in the same room, right? And all of us are screaming our name. I say this shit all the time. I'm screaming my name. You screaming. Everybody screaming their name at the same time. Who the fuck gonna understand us? Nobody, right?
Right.
But if we sat there, we like, yo, listen, the first time we're gonna say your name, next time we're gonna say your name, your name, your name, your name. How many more people gonna hear us?
Yeah.
Right.
I say this all the time to people, and I say this because coming from where I come from, like the shit I used to do, I learned that at a young age, right? So if I'm doing whatever I'm doing, I'm running the street. Yeah, I could be sitting out here and I could run this corner, but what am I really doing? You know what I'm saying? If I could go and I could get this guy from this corner to fuck with me, and this guy from this corner and this corner. So basically, what I'm doing is taking the same mentality I had on the street, and I'm trying to bring it to this music, and it works because most of the people have done it. You know what I'm saying? It's just finding the right people to do it. And the same thing kind of what we doing with these podcasts. Like we had Too Humble on the show. We had Talk About It podcast. We had Finally TV. We're gonna have y'all on the joint. You know what I mean? You bringing us on your joint. Same thing. We're kind of showing them, but who's really paying attention?
Right.
Motherfuckers don't want to learn. It gets to a certain point in time when niggas don't want to fucking learn either. Like the people who do succeed, that switch. It's a switch that goes off. Just like, yo, no matter what, I'm gonna do what I gotta take. The 845 is dope because there's a lot of talent. But them niggas don't want to go the extra mile. And I hope they tuned in and hopefully they get it because that's what's separating you. It's not even the talent. It's going the extra mile.
I want
These
to
niggas
know,
is late.
Do you think it's the artist or the leadership in the area?
I don't think there's no leadership.
Well, that too. That's you know what? You're both right because who wants to lead? Listen, it gets to a point with me, my nigga. It's like you tell me this all the time, Chris. Leave them niggas alone. Leave all them niggas alone. Leave all of them niggas alone because you know what? They not willing to put in the time and effort that me and you put in. So now it's like, leave them niggas alone. So now is it the lack of leadership or is it the lack of niggas not wanting to be led that'll stop niggas from leading them? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's weird, man. Like I said, I'm accessible. And this is the other thing that I was telling Chris. It's like, my nigga, you know what? I'm going to stop being so fucking accessible because niggas don't appreciate the fucking value that I fucking bring. And that's not even on no pat on myself on the back, but go check, my nigga. I got open invitations to Jimmy. Amadeus, Arsonist. You get what I'm saying? Free Jack. Go check the resume, my nigga. Chris was just on a show with these niggas. Drawzilla. Yeah. And you know what these niggas is doing? You know what they tell me? When they come and they go on Too Humble and they mess up their words and I cut them a new one like, yo, my nigga, what's good? Oh, yo, you always putting me down. You get what I'm saying? I'd be like, yo, my nigga, it's not even that. I want to see you succeed. I don't rap. So I'm not in no competition to you. None whatsoever. So anything that I might help you with, check it out. Just check it out. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't want to even go that far because they like, yo, you know, there's always an ulterior motive. And be like, yo, my dude.
That's a fact.
I think it's a combination of both too with the artists and the leadership. I just think it's like a lot of people don't be positive up here, man. It's a lot of negativity up here when it comes to like people's artistry, and it's a lot of like flack. People catch a lot of flack and they don't support them like full-heartedly, you know what I'm saying? And your own backyard, you know, I'm in Newburgh, for instance, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't support each other over here too much, you know. Even Partisan Fontaine, I mean, he gets supported, but he's not really like.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you said Newburgh, right?
Yeah.
You fuck with Meaty?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he's around the corner from me, as a matter of fact.
See, now listen. Prime thing. I love Meaty. I fucks with Meaty. Meaty came to my cipher, blew that shit down, my nigga. Blew that shit down. What I do? I got an invitation to Too Humble. I got an invitation for me. I said, I don't rap. They do bars over there. Right. So I tapped Meaty. Meaty had a project. He had the joint coming out. Yo, pull up.
Yeah.
Pull up.
North Millionaires or something like that, right?
Yeah. Pull up. Right? Meaty, you gonna rap? I don't rap. Now, mind you, like I say, I know all of just the people in Sullivan County that I know.
Okay.
Right? We get on there, blank.
What you mean blank?
Yeah,
blank. Just what I'm saying right now.
What you mean? I don't understand.
Blank. He choked.
Oh man.
Oh
and
wait,
he went on.
Wait a minute.
Yo, listen.
Knees weak, palms were sweaty.
Yo, listen. And I love niggas. But yo, listen. But when I say this to niggas look at me like, yo, you hating, you bugging. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Now it goes from me telling you what you need to fucking hear to, yo, this nigga's hating. Now I gotta see this nigga. Which, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, no, I'm just keeping it a buck though. You get what I'm saying? So now, how do we get past this? How do we get past this, my G? Like, how do we get past telling somebody, yo, listen, my dude, we can't have this. Because I can't bring you down to Jimmy and it's a waste of a trip, my nigga. You know why? My name is on that. Later for your name. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So now when I tell when I say this, it's like, yo, this nigga's bugging. This nigga think he better than, you get what I'm saying? And be like, yo, it don't even be that, my nigga. So now, instead of leading, I walk away.
Do you think the area take like the talent serious around out here?
Niggas know there's talent here. They check for it.
Do you think they take them serious though?
No, like, I think they do, but I think it's hard. I think it's hard for some of them to realize that when you know somebody's kind of like Shah said earlier, when you know somebody, you see him all the time, it's like it's nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he's dope. I get with him until they blow the fuck up. And then you're like, oh, I went to school with him. He's in my gym class. It's that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Yeah, man.
So, yo, the last question I had for y'all before we get into the next topic, like, what's some advice y'all could give to like up and coming people such as ourselves, like that are in the you know the content creator game,
right?
Trying to make a wave.
Consistency, and networking. Doing what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we tapping into each other's networks. And like I tell people all the time, network make the network. You know what I'm saying? Like through our networks, we're gonna be able to make bread. You know what I'm saying? And be able to turn one hand gonna pay the other hand is gonna go around. You know what I mean? So that's the biggest thing is just the consistency. Like just keep going. What like we was talking off air earlier, how this shit fucks up every once in a while. Turn that shit up, go right back. Like the people look at it crazy, but they don't know what we're going through to try to bring this to them. Like we're literally in 5 different places right now. You know what I'm saying? And streaming to 2 platforms at one time simultaneously. A lot of people ain't gonna grasp that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy, and it's costing money to make this happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing for me: consistency and keep networking and grinding.
For me, keep thinking forward. Keep thinking forward because there's another 845 Mix Show in the brew, and they watching, and they looking, and they saying, how can we do what these niggas is doing but better?
Right.
No, and that's what keeps us keep going. Like, yo, we're going on. I want to say we started this in 2014.
No, I came out here 2015, so it had to be like 2016.
2016, we've been doing this. This is before Zoom, before the pandemic, before niggas even knew what all a podcast was. We were thinking of this concept, and as we've done it, it evolved, and now there's a lot of people doing it. You get what I'm saying? So, you always got to stay, figure it out, do your homework. Don't be scared to try different things. You know, some things are gonna work, some things ain't gonna work, but you're not gonna know unless you try them.
It's a fact.
You know what's crazy is when I was getting ready for the show, writing down what we're gonna talk about in the next part, I was going over all the celebrities we had on the show, and I was telling Shaw yesterday, I'm like, yo, you see Taz from the Alcoholics is on Drink Champs, and he said, yeah, that's crazy. I'm like, that's the second artist we had on our show, and then now they on Drink Champs later.
Yeah, you got that Doggy Diamonds too. Then he went on there.
Right. I forgot about that.
Yo, did Cassidy do
Drink Cassidy Champs? Did it after us too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one. And
so I was going down the list, right? And
somebody's watching.
Yeah.
So it's weird. I didn't want to say it, but it's definitely weird. So I'm thinking about all the people we had on the show, celebrity-wise, right? And half of these people that I'm gonna say some names, but half of these people that we had on the show, every time we had one of these guys on the show, we bring an independent artist on the show with these people, either to play their music or to talk about themselves, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we had Jimi Kendrix, we had Dog the Bounty Hunter's nephew, Justin, on the show. Doggy Diamonds, Cassidy, URL's first Miss Hustle, Fredro Starr, Dockish, who's Eminem's producer, Phantom of the Beat from the UMCs, Has G, Gossip V, Amadeus, Waze P, who was signed with Jay-Z back in the day, Taz from Alcoholics, Capital Iron Man from the Mexicans. A lot of people don't know who he is, but he's a fucking staple in California and the hip hop out there. Mickey Fax, Arsonist, Glenn Plumeth, Free Jack, who was down with fucking Suge Knight and them. Rampage, The Last Boy Scout, Terminology, Billy Dance. That's just to name a few. And we independent.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So to have those people on and then bring artists on who are on the come up and try to give them light. Like I told Shaq yesterday, bro, we blessed. You know what I'm saying? And
nigga, yo, let's keep it a buck. We had the hoodies on before they started messing with
Oh yeah, that's a good story.
Are you fucking
too.
kidding me?
That's a good story. No, that's a
no. That's facts. No. Listen, tell him.
We had Jimi Kendrix on, right? And we were telling him, we were talking. This is the first time we interviewed him, probably like 3.5 years ago. And I was like, yo, you heard of the hoodies? And he's like, nah. I'm like, yo, they're up and coming act out of Ellerville, New York, and all that. You should check them out. And literally 1.5 years later, he was in the studio with them. I'm not saying we did it because I don't know. You don't never hear that side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was crazy how that happened too.
Man, listen, man, you gotta take your credit when it's due, man. Fuck that, man.
Yo,
definitely take my shit.
Yo,
man.
Tom Brady, 27-28, 2 minutes left.
No.
Try to tell y'all, man.
No.
Let's go, Tom.
My man just called me.
No, it's 27-20.
Oh, I was about to say, bullshit. I was calling bullshit on that, nigga. You was about to make me change all this shit. I was about to say,
27-30.
It's 27-20.
27-20.
20 minutes, 20 left. But Tom Brady got the ball, so you already know how that goes.
Ain't this about a bitch? We was just talking about this shit too.
So yo, that's actually a good segue for what you were saying, because I got a
845 The Mix Show, DJ
a
Julia.
freestyle that we did a few
back,
years
we
ago
here.
when we was at the Radio Kingston.
Everybody's been waiting.
And
I've been waiting.
the hoodies came
You
through and
already know,
they
man.
blessed
I'ma
us
stand
with
out
one
the
of
way,
those
I'ma let
classic freestyles. So I'm
Papa
gonna play
set it
that
off,
joint.
and then E-Class gonna
I'm gonna
come
check
in.
in on this game because
So
I
let me
got
stand
money.
out the way, man. Let's 845.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go, Pop.
Y'all know.
Uh-huh.
Yo.
Yup. Yeah. Get it right.
Hold up. I see a lot of witch with all these sub posts. We just keep it Lennox and Belly. That's cutthroat. Some fiending with the vegans denying the young goat. Rappers know it's Marlo and classes Chris Barlow. Down to the wire. You know that we going off though. Wrong words. You can catch
They got cards there.
also. Still in
They
my
got cards
studio.
there.
Block in the movie, bro. OG's past to the young bookers. Rick Rubio. Some of you little dudes remind me of Tariq.
Why?
Not because of trapping, y'all not ready for the streets.
Let's go.
But when you get burned, it goes to a different degree. And oh my God, strong, like make the stand on your knees. Sheesh, been a monster, go platinum without a chorus.
Yeah.
Still moving cautious, you niggas can be informers. Just run, tell that, and I ain't talking Martin Lawrence.
Let's go.
Your actions be alarming, so we take precaution. Word has it.
Killed that.
Nah, I fucks with Pop. Pop is a beast, and like I said, he's only gonna get better. So like this, there's not a lot of grown men that can go.
Bitch,
can rap with Pop.
This is still acting.
I don't think he hears that.
No, he might not.
Some of you rappers up a challenge got.
Chris, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. Damn, that game got niggas open, huh?
I think that music.
Yeah. We still live too, by the way.
Oh no, I believe it. I see it. I still see it. Nah, but I fucks with Pop. Pop is a beast. He's like I said, but there's a lot of good 845 talent out here. And I say good because they have the potential to be great.
What you think is like what's preventing us? Not we already went through all that, but what's preventing like the artists from being recognized as like a credible artist to like, you know, like how we got Partisan Fontaine and Newberg. I'm keeping honest with you.
Okay.
I don't think, not saying that he don't represent Newberg, he represents a side of Newberg. He don't represent like the core of Newberg. You understand what I'm
Velas
saying?
is the GOAT.
Huh?
Velas is the GOAT.
Of Kingston, probably. He's not the GOAT of Newberg, you know what I'm saying?
Go
But
to 845 though.
But that's what I'm saying. He might be that, but I'm just saying for Newberg, for instance, I don't know if there's an artist that's like particularly ready to enter that stage to be compared to certain artists that you could compare, even in the state. You know what I'm saying? Not even just in the game completely.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was, son. Son had no problem with playing this position until it was time for him to pop.
Who that?
Party.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
You know what's crazy? I can name 3 artists right now who are ready.
Okay.
Who already?
Who are ready? The Hoodies, D Weathers, and Joe Sims.
Okay.
What makes you think that the Hoodies is ready, for instance?
Because they like I tell people all the time, yo, you can stay in your backyard, but what are you really gonna accomplish? They out there, they moving, they shaking, they making sure they getting hurt. Same thing with D Weathers, same thing with I don't even know the guy Joe Sims. I just know him because of his music. I listen to his music
because he rap. That's the only reason why I know of him. And it was crazy because I've heard him on different shows before, and I never knew his fucking name But I knew, listen, I knew to unhit the volume button when I seen his face because I knew someone was gonna spit.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So
he goes. He definitely
he definitely goes.
And another guy like he just said, Velas. I never met this guy before in my life either, but I heard his music.
Yeah.
He got it.
Yeah, he's another one. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, I don't particularly listen to D Weather's music too much. I'm not gonna sit here in front like I do or anything to say that he should be on or not. But
I mean, he was out of that group, he was the guy that I least knew.
I thought Tito Montana was like more of the person, like he got more of the like the sound that I would think that would represent the area in a particular kind of way. But I'm a little older, so it's a younger crowd and they got a different air. You know what I'm saying? And they like more of the masses than, my generation. So I could be wrong too, you know what I'm saying? Like what I think is hot could be outdated also, you know what I mean? So I gotta really like listen to the younger guys that's younger than me and really like get in tune with certain things because I've been locked up myself just like you know what I'm saying?
Copy.
Did a stretch myself. So I'm trying to get back into it and really like see exactly what's like what's what out here really, you know what I'm saying? And I try to do a few things. Go ahead.
The music go in swings, right? You know what I'm saying? Like if you realize right now you got these guys Benny the Butcher and them too, like they bringing back the shit we grew up on.
Right.
Now, you know what I'm saying? So it's about, like I tell these artists all the time, find your niche. Stop trying to be what nobody wants what's already out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you get these different, like you get the Bobbies and you get the little rap kid who I ain't gonna say his name. They different, you know what I'm saying? That's why people go to them. They attract to that shit. Don't try to be what you're hearing on the radio all the time. Like that shit ain't gonna be it for you. When you come out with something that nobody has done already, that's what's gonna take you to that next plateau.
I think it's a lot of identity. That's like the thing with me. It's like an identity crisis up here. That's what's missing. Like it's a particular identity, and I don't think it's like more than that. I think the talent is there. It's just like recognizing, like what a person from like South Jamaica go sound like, not like 50 or anything, but they go sound like they from that area. They go represent what they talking about. A dude from Brooklyn or perhaps anywhere like Cali, he go sound like a Cali artist. You know what I'm saying? Like what does an 845 artist sound like? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
see, that's and I don't know, that's weird because 845, believe it or not, there's no super in the 8. It's just a bunch of, you get what I'm saying? So there's nobody that can go and everybody in every area. Well, maybe might be the hoodies.
That's what I think. The hoodies might be the only
might be the only ones that can go and actually everybody's dope.
Right.
When you start thinking about it, you get what I'm saying? Because now, we do have that one.
Right.
You know what's crazy is I think of the 845.
I just got one thing to say. Tom, man. Thomas Patrick Edward Brady Jr., man.
Came back.
Tom, man.
They up?
Tied it up, man.
Try to tell you.
Yeah, you did say it too. You did say it too. But all three of y'all was talking. I wasn't trying to hear.
Try to tell you.
It's the fix is in. I'm done. The election was rigged. Joe Biden's not president. This corona shit is a hoax. Now they telling me
don't say that. Yo, wait a minute, man. Yo,
listen.
The views of Shad Rec Boy.
Yo, listen. I'm trying to tell you. You just told me Tom Brady just came back. Yo, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna say, They're gonna say Tom Brady had COVID and he shouldn't have played. That's what's gonna come. I'm trying to tell you why. It's gonna be crazy. Oh man, that's wild.
But back to the 845. I think the 845 is like, how they call New York City the melting pot? I think that's what the 845 is.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Because you get artists from all over the place who go there. You know what I mean? So as far as the distinct sound, I don't think you're gonna get that from the 845, but you're gonna get somebody who got a little bit of who could get a little bit of everything. Yeah. But how do they put that together to give it to the people is the question.
Well, I think that's what's missing. Something like a Teddy Riley for like a Virginia. You know how the story about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's,
Yeah.
like, he went down there and like cultivated the sound down there with producers. He got Pharrell, he got Timberland, he got mad producers that was down there and everything. They cultivated a certain. It's not, that tunes don't sound like Timberland. It sounds similar, a little bit here and there, but they're not the same.
Nah, they all came up under that New Jack swing, so they all have that swing in their music.
Right.
Yep.
Now, if you listen to Pharrell and you listen to Timberland, they all have a different type of swing.
Yeah,
it's that V8 swing in their music. They don't sound. Their production is totally different.
But that sound wasn't there until Teddy Riley came there. You know
Absolutely.
What I'm saying? And that's what I think is missing up here. Somebody to cultivate the sound up here and make it more of a recognition on the area for that particular reason.
But you know what's killing it too? This whole thing to where anybody now can record music and do what anybody could be a producer, anybody could be a podcaster now, anybody could be an artist, whatever. And they feel like they could do it all themselves. And I be telling Shad, everybody all the time, yo, you can't do it all yourself. You need the right people around you. Even when we had our artists, we made beats, we recorded, but I used to tell them, yo, listen, let's go to Drumline, let's go here, let's go there. But why? Because you need you don't never listen to one album and it sounds the same throughout the whole album. You need a different feel, you know what I mean? And you're going to get different vibes with different people, different type of music.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
real.
get you.
So
I don't
believe
the hoodies represent the sound of the 8 though. They might be the most popular group out here. I don't believe that they themselves captured the whole 8. I don't think their versatility is strong enough to get. And I love them. I might get some slack for this, nigga. I might get some, a couple of people might unfriend me and shit, but it's okay.
Miss Tiff gonna run down on you, kid.
I think them dudes is tough, man. I think they got tough skin, man. I think they solid, man.
No. Listen, this is how cool they are. They performed at my son's graduation party.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I booked them. We did the damn thing, and they pulled up professional and all that. So it's only love. You get what I'm saying? But not to say that they can't. I just think right now there's stuff that Sims brings that they don't bring. There's stuff that some of these other artists bring that they don't bring. Not to take nothing from what they do bring. But I just say for them to be the face of the 8, that ain't gonna work.
Well, I think
how much did y'all hear of the freestyle? Because I had to restart and all that type.
Like halfway through the verse.
All right, I'm gonna play it again because that was a little disrespectful. I ain't gonna disrespect the boys like that. We didn't even get to hear
845TheMixShow.
We didn't even get to hear E-Class.
We are back. We here. It's the moment that everybody really.
Everybody's been waiting. I've been waiting.
That shit making you freeze a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah.
E-Class gonna come in. So let me stand out the way, man. Let's get this 845TheMixShow just in case y'all didn't know.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go, Pop.
Y'all know. Yo.
Yep. Yeah, get it right.
Hold up. I see a lot of weight with all these sub-posts. We just keep it Lennox and belly. That's cutthroat. Some feeding, but the vegans denying the young goat. Rappers know it's Marlowe and classes Chris Barlow. Down to the wire, you know that we going off though. Wrong words, if you can catch a couple to the torso. Still on my Coolio, the block been a movie, bro. OG's past to the young bookers, Rick Rubio. Some of you little dudes remind me of Tariq.
Why?
Not because of trapping, y'all not ready for the streets.
Let's go.
But when you get burned, it goes to a different degree. And all my guys strong. Make it stand with your knees. Sheesh. Get them in the mouth, without a chorus. Still with caution, you niggas could be informers. Just run, tell that, and I ain't talking Martin Lawrence. Your actions be alarming, so we take precaution. Word has it that Papa be the baddest. Bitch press rappers, niggas is still acting. Leave them in the same place they left Bin Laden. To avoid this, if my brothers is steady packing. Cut a mumble rap, but that stuff don't take talent. You might have clips, but your heart don't got malice. I'm on the boat, young pop captain, and I ain't go to school and bring rats and no rapping. Get stuff for free that the boy used to pay for, cause I pull strings like lanes after a train.
Let's go.
My rap straight to the point, no need to prolong. Some of you rappers good, but y'all ain't got no sauce. All I need is Air Force, Air Force. Me and Class 4 game, we go to the airport. Focus on each other. Now get your clear, boy. Hold on, I'm not done.
Keep going.
I'm not going.
Keep going. Stop. Let's go.
I said, living like my niggas in my game, slinging yeah. Throwing Bussdowns to everybody on my payroll. Nothing loses the car unless I say so. I remember days when Shorty called me Zero. Now she walking back in there with holding her stilettos. Still clutching my metal, no look a sick of brother. Tried to break my soul, but I kept my foot on the pedal. Can't trust a dude, they funny like Will Ferrell. Have my head steaming, I ain't talking tea kettles. Instead of lashing out, I just rap on these instrumentals. He really try to bag me, but I blew gladly. When the drama come, it gets sticky like hot taps. Red my pizza, keep the cops try to grab me. Watching untouchables, thinking how I'm untouchable. When you walk home, they will never show no love. Shoot like a turtle, Lord, only just run the rules. Fall coming, we got Balenci specials. Break up Mario, trying to get him a mushroom. The topic is being soft, we try to act tough too. He classy young pop, you know what the young guns do.
Papa, let's go.
That's light work.
Yeah, that's light work. Can you switch the beat out, right? Yeah, let's go.
Do you with the afro?
845 the mix show. Do not
There can be a method in there.
I'm at the time I was like 38 years old. I wanted to see if I could grow hair, man.
Let's go.
Now he Jadakiss.
Lock in.
Jadakiss.
Okay.
That's the hoodie right there, man.
Marlo and Chris video out right now. Murder We Wrote, November 19th. Listen, yo, I got a bar for every bump on your face, rookie. We gon' hold on. I said, yo, I got a bar for every bump on your face, rookie. We gon' sell for sure like baked goodies. I'm a mixture of a young Hoven, Lux and a gray hoodie. For dough we play, I shoot like clay, but this ain't putty. Cemented in this shit with the legends, the whole block feel me hot clearly. Work off the hands, even pottery. Sandpaper rough, y'all ain't even cake enough. Listen, I said, yo, I'm Tony Montana after the plug meeting. We was taught to just listen when you hear plug speaking. And we never gonna starve long as the plug eating. Bring it to the table in timely fashion and break even. Yo, the whole gang gonna go. We all stand up dudes, the whole gang gonna blow. Palm trees in the distance, palm trees in the swisher. Any bickering from niggas, we gon' J.R. Smith. I'm on Collins floating, button up with the diamond choker. Ferragamo loafers. Listen, this is Picasso flowing. I'm 50 keys in an unregistered Tahoe Focus. 100 down, busting out the rapper. You can smell it busting through the rapper. Ride around with 6 like I'm busting with the Raptors. Dreams of being rich, ain't wanna grow up a trapper. Feds watching, ducking from the cameras. Forward had you leaning like I dunked it in the Phantom. Dunking in the Phantom. Go! Phantom of the Opera, masked up about the slammer. Put them angels in the outfield, Tony Danza. 10 toes downward, never been a coward. Police making dudes suspect, Dwight Howard. Tenant expedition, exorcism when we found him. Cause I hit him in his head and in his neck swung around. Yo, they ain't feeling my concept. It ain't easy to get up to the top, it's a process. But I hit that boy from long range like John F. Get buttoned up, fabbing that coffin and squash dress. With them poor boys right by his side. But y'all ain't catch Fab, Paul, Buddy, yo, that's triangle offense. Listen. I just learned to let them be. Working on the better me. It's hoodies till infinity. Pray for all my enemies. Hope they don't run into me. They gon' need therapy or it's in loving memories. They one switch when they see you on your JOB. Keep that same energy. Let you what I'm finna be. Y'all just say a prayer for me, cause dudes got it into me. Hope that they gon' get to you before you even get to me. Hoodies this and hoodies that. Y'all just let my hoodies rap. My family is eating off a rap. Now how you figure that? The game need that real feel. Well, I'ma bring it back. Your shorty want that real feel. I hit it like a maniac. Been the illest. Check the digits, yeah, we getting the millions. They was hating. I was winning, I became the villain. Once they see you getting skrilla, they act like you moving different. Swiss beats, Ron Osley, I'm talking bigger business. How I see it, it ain't illegal till they catch you with it. Been a dreamer, but I figured I'd start living in it. And they fall into my lap, I had to go and get it. Facts. Now all my hoodies go and get it.
Hoodies in the building.
Oh my God, that was so epic.
Yo, I apologize for the little slip ups. I couldn't curse, so I was trying to finagle the verse.
My fault.
Word.
We didn't want to curse, you know.
Yeah, shout out.
Pop laughing.
He did leave. You feel like wait a minute, hold on. You feel like
I don't know, man. Like
I don't know, man. E-Class went off on that one, man.
Yeah, like some rap. He rap.
You know how I feel. Big Pop pulse.
Ooh, that I think not that one. I've seen some joints where Pop was lapping him, but that one. I think that was a good one.
And just to give you some behind the scenes, Pop's beat he already had that beat before when they came. And E-Class, we rest in peace. Actually, he wasn't there. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, Bobby Good. But actually, shout out to it was somebody else that gave him the beat at this radio station, and E-Class was like, I'll do that beat instead, you know. So
got you.
Just wanted to throw that on there. So we got, it's 50 years of hip hop going on, man. Hip hop has been alive for 50 years. So what we were doing is we're compiling different lists of the 50 greatest. So it's similar to how the NBA did their 50 list and then they did their 75 list. We didn't rank 50. Them. Yeah, we didn't rank the people, but we gave a 50 list of who we felt like was deserving. So we're bringing you guys on. We wanted to debut the 50 list of New York MCs, or I should say New York artists.
Yeah.
The top 50 from New York, and like again, they're not labeled 1 to 50, but this is the 50 list. So I want to kick it off, just you can run down the list and we could talk about it, and then we'll get into everybody's top. We can go put it on the thing. Top 5, whichever one y'all want to do.
No, I was gonna ask them, but who they think like they top 10. Like we ain't gotta do 50 for them. I'm saying like who do y'all think like is like influential in New York State, not outside of New York? Like an artist that came from New York that's like top 10 worthy to be for the last 50 years of hip hop. That's in there, not the top 10, but your top 10. I'm saying
your top 10. Yep. Yeah.
So who would y'all think that is deserving of to be mentioned in that top 50 list? Over
influential, not best, right?
No, like who's an influential artist that like is deserving? And y'all opinion, not just overall, but y'all opinion. Who would y'all believe that would get some type of like, clout for that reason, for putting other people after them, like Nas, Rakim's before Nas type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. So who would y'all like put in the top 10?
So what we did was we did 5 apiece, so we could give you our 10 as a whole. Go ahead, Shaq, give your 5 first.
Dope.
All right, my 5. I'm gonna be real quick with it. The big 3, the Holy Trinity, Jay-Z,
Biggie, and Nas.
Yeah. Kara's 1.
Okay.
And believe it or not, because I love hip hop, and we can't do it without at least one because they're different. Nicki Minaj.
Whoa. Okay.
Yo, she rap, so I don't.
I'm a mic drop sound.
Yo, listen, she out rap anybody you go get. She's gonna hold her own against in history. Anybody.
You just seem like you were Remy Ma before.
Who's writing for her? Don't do that,
man. Safari was writing for her. Come on.
Yo, dude, Safari can't write for himself.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Like we said, though.
Don't do that. Nah, don't do that.
Some people ain't marketable. He can't.
Yo, my nigga, he's not marketable.
He's
corny, my nigga. He can't make another Nicki.
He wrote those.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
He's all over hip hop.
These are facts.
Nah, that ain't no fact.
This ain't a guess. These is facts.
Where? Show me his name on any credits. Writing.
Bro, he was writing for Nicki, bro.
Nah, see, I'm not jacking that. I'm not jacking that. Nicki rap, dude. Nicki rap. She still rap. He on his 4th season of Love and Hip Hop.
And And I'm done.
He just had that one song that he was performing at Styles event.
That shit is whack.
No,
Safari
he's
is whack.
terrible.
That's what I'm trying to say. He's whack.
We mentioned it to Safari in the top 50.
That's what I'm
People.
saying.
A lot of people,
Not good.
write for people that can't sell their damn selves.
Mm-hmm.
Like just like we said, like Velas. Velas wouldn't sell as much as if he wrote for these Drakes and stuff like he did. If he put those records out, they're not gonna do big like that. You know what I'm saying?
And Quentin Miller dude is a good example of that too.
Yeah, that too. And these dudes that help Kanye, they'll never sell.
But you don't think Nicki's influential though?
No, yeah, of course.
Nicki is the best.
Though?
Nicki's the best female rapper out so far.
Ever.
No,
so far. She rap.
No, she's not.
I like what Little Kim gives
You
out.
don't think
man.
Lauryn Hill better than her?
Little Kim.
Yo,
and
no.
Remy
What
better.
I'm saying is, listen. Where is Lauryn Hill out rapping Eminem or Jay-Z on the track, my nigga? Safari's out writing Jay-Z and Eminem. Y'all think what is y'all talking about? We talking hip-hop.
I'm asking.
I'm trying to figure this out.
No,
this
you know,
is a hip-hop show. This is a
They're 50 now, though. Like,
you know what's crazy is that he's in Nicki Minaj stand.
Even in her prime, dude.
Y'all forgetting MC like Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper, Roxanne Shay.
I'm not forgetting none of them. I'm talking about rap.
I don't like.
Did you hear Nicki shit on Monster?
No, honestly, if you're talking about rap, she can't talk to Remy. Like Remy was killing niggas before she went to jail on the mixtapes, hard bars, official shit. And she would have been like a Nicki if she didn't go to jail. She was on her way to that status.
I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, Cassidy was doing joints with R. Kelly before he went to jail. He's a nobody now, my nigga. The same situation. Yo, listen. I'm just telling you. I'm just keeping it facts. Like, yo, Nicki rap. Y'all gotta stop, my dude. We gotta give her props.
I give Nicki her props, man. I think she dope, man. I like Nicki. I think she's dope.
Yeah, she took the Barbie doll joint from Little Kim. That's Little Kim's type of thing.
And who wrote for Little Kim? And who wrote for Little Kim?
All right, so
Catch Rec guy.
You know, everybody gonna do the Biggie Nas Jay-Z thing, right? So I'm gonna take y'all back. I'm gonna go Slick Rick.
Okay.
I'm gonna go LL Cool J. I'm gonna go Public Enemy, Big Daddy Kane, and Wu-Tang.
Okay. I love it.
Cause I could have did the cliche thing and did the Nas, Biggie, J. That's heavy, but we forgetting about who paved the way for all these guys. That's why I named the Queen Latifah, the Salt and Pepper, MC Light, Lauryn Hill. If there's none of them, there's no the Barbie doll. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. You speaking of pioneers.
All right.
How do you feel about like when dudes name like Bambadas and Grandmaster Flash?
Wait, hold up, man. Let's just be clear, man. This man hates Africa Bambaataa. Go ahead.
Yo, man.
He was trying to set me up.
I'm just framing it for y'all.
I hate him too.
Go ahead. No, we all do. We all do. But he really.
Yeah.
I'm just framing it for you. Go ahead, man.
Man. I'm just saying, like, cause what do y'all consider rap? Like, do you think rap starts from there, or is that hip hop? Like, is that different, or is that the same thing as like what Run DMC brought to the game?
I think rap started with Cool Herc, man. We gonna keep it funky. Like, we gonna go
think
all the way
rap
back.
Or hip hop started with Cool Herc?
Hip hop, but hip hop. This is what gets me confused. Explain this to me. What's the difference between hip hop and rap?
The difference between hip hop and rap is hip hop is like 5 elements. You know what I'm saying?
And rap is a part of hip hop.
Yeah, rap is a part of hip hop. So, and the element of hip hop became like, it's like the university, let's just say, and then rapper is a student, basically. You understand what I'm saying? Of hip hop, basically. And
so how do you subtract rap from hip hop then? If you're saying it came from that, you get where I'm going?
No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying like them dudes wasn't rapping. I think them dudes was just, and they b-boy stands and graffiti and they was representing like
I
the
never
elements
found
of
that
street
difference.
culture and stuff like that. And
You know what? That brings me to say it sounds like a lot of these older guys now where they say these young kids ain't rapping now. It's a different time.
okay,
You know what I'm saying? Back then to them they were rapping. To us, as we progressed and boom bap and everything came into play and rhyme scheming and wordplay and metaphors and all that. Now
yeah.
that's what you consider rap, right?
And that's why when you
Right.
name the top 10 or something, you don't put these old niggas in it now because they're not better than some of these new dudes.
Okay.
Yeah,
but it
absolutely.
wasn't.
No, I get that part.
Because they pioneers don't mean that they better than these people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
100,
Bob Cousy
100.
is still on the list, man. Bob Cousy's still on the 50.
Yeah, but when you talk about
Now.
50,
Is that a chip or something?
50, that's a lot. 50, when you talking about you just
Bro.
putting people in there because they were part of it, because they just happened to be there.
Now,
you know, in the beginning.
Now y'all gotta stop.
Yeah,
it.
I don't like that. I don't
You
like
Yeah,
that.
nah, we're not jacking that. We're not jacking
They
that.
know I don't like that.
You
Yeah, we're not
got
jacking that.
gotta give them their props. That's like Dwayne Wade said the other day. These kids ain't gonna say Michael Jordan was a part of the NBA. Like he wasn't a staple in it. That's how you sound right now, King.
But that's
you
why
can't.
you said. But that's why that's the influential part. But
Yeah,
being better, being a better rapper than
50.
these people,
Yeah,
being
We're
better
talking about
than
the
these
top
rappers,
50.
Nobody said the first. What was the first thing you said before he said the 50? What was the first thing you said, King?
Influential.
Oh no, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I hope some of these names are not in your top 10 ever list. I mean,
no, that's what I gave. I mean, I gave mine to where I gave my 5 were the people from New York that even right up they hold weight, even that KRS-One, and that's the OG. It's like people are like, yo, look at his face. Are you kidding me? KRS-One? No.
Let's just frame it for. He was born in what year? 1990.
I was about to say that. I was about to say this. Do you think it's fair for a person that's born in the 90s to put somebody like KRS-One in their top 10 or top 50 list if they never really experienced KRS-One's music like when he was in his prime?
I mean, it's all opinion based, right?
But it's easy to go back and listen and be like, he's not better than this nigga.
No, it is, but I'm saying like it could have represented.
I mean, yo, but who's he not? I'm trying to figure out where are we getting this comparison, because KRS-One still rap. Like, I don't like to say he's not better than when we talking about rap. Now, if you're talking about some crazy shit, he might not be in tune to what's going on.
He disappointed me at verses, man.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. Because you know why?
That's my point. That's my point. It doesn't resonate. Get him out of here.
Listen, if you take somebody out of your top 10 and you and KRS-One has a song that resonates,
right,
that can outplay this kid, then you got to give him his fucking props. When you hear my philosophy and you play on nigga, you're like, it's like, where are we going with this? Where's the lyrics? Where's the bars? Where's the wordplay?
There's people from New York that's way better than him.
Who? Then KRS-One?
Yeah.
Rap wise?
All
right, so tell me. List them. I got time today. List them. I'm trying to list them. You can go
Jade is better than him.
Okay.
Fab is better than him.
Facts.
Styles P is better than him.
Who?
Styles P is better than him.
All right. I see what era you were born in.
You can tell.
They're rapping better. They're rapping better than.
And I know niggas who rap better than Styles P that you probably never even heard of or listened to. That's what I'm trying to say.
And why is that?
Because you're young. That's the only reason. It's not because you're a student of hip hop. Because if you're a student of hip hop, you know old school and new school. You know great hip hop.
I'm in the middle of all of it. 90.
That's what I'm saying. But you know,
my older brother is your age, or probably a little older. He made me listen to these Wu-Tangs and Mobb Deeps before I even knew who my favorite rappers was gonna be.
My philosophy is better than any Styles P album that he put out. My philosophy is better than any Styles P album that he ever put out.
It might have sold more, but was he rapping?
We're talking about hip hop heads. You put them shits up on the hip hop list. My philosophy is gonna bang in higher than any Styles P album.
No, I don't think that,
that's right. Yo, listen. You know what? You know what else is gonna bang up higher than that too? Mama said knock you out. Mama said knock out. And I'm not gonna tell you that LL is a better rapper than Styles P, but Mama said knock you out is gonna rank higher than any Styles P album that Styles P puts out.
Yes, it will. And Soulja Boy's albums will rank a lot better than a lot of people's albums.
Not LL's, not nobody.
And he's more of a legend than everybody you're naming.
No. Here we go. Here we go. Yo, mute button. Mute button.
He's not a better rapper, but he's more.
Shut his mic
mute
off.
Button. He's bugging. He's What?
What? Soulja Boy's what? Now you're back. You're back.
They say now he's not a better rapper than these guys, but he's more of a legend than these guys, bro.
No, are you kidding me? What's Soulja Boy do? What?
He did a lot more.
What? That's what Soulja Boy's gonna say that. He's gonna say that. When you if you was to say that,
he the reason these niggas is getting paid off the internet, bro.
Yo, let's
first rapper on YouTube.
No, he wasn't.
Made his own beat and rap to on Fruity Loops. Who even records on Fruity Loops?
What? A lot of people makes classics on Fruity.
But this is what I'm saying. I'm not gonna. Yo, listen. You know hip hop. You have a valid. I know you do. But there's the difference. Here's the separation.
This is what I'm saying. Sit Styles P and KRS-One in a room together and let me listen to them rap. KRS-One's gonna give me a headache. I swear to God.
I'm pretty sure he will. I'm pretty sure he will. Yo, listen.
No, with him really trying to rap too, really rapping his heart out, he's gonna give me
I'm trying to tell you. I'm
pretty sure he will.
I'm trying to tell you is, yo, listen. Maybe KRS-One might not have been a great example, but LL is a great example, dude. Think about that. Walking with the Panther probably outsold all them niggas' albums that you just mentioned together.
But these albums sell,
and it's more influential.
I just told you, Soulja Boy sells more than any. Jada
no, he don't.
He sells more than
don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't.
This is why I love. This is why I love
he
music.
don't. He don't. He don't. Soulja Boy ain't number one in streamings. He ain't in number one in album streams. He's not in nobody's top 10 but yours. The only top 10 he's in is yours.
Yeah. You're talking about album sales. You want to bring LL's album sales instead of
I'm just talking about influences.
I'm bringing Soulja Boy in it.
Influences. And nobody's gonna tell you how many rappers is gonna tell you Soulja Boy influenced him, and how many rappers gonna tell you LL influenced him. Come on, dude. Are you kidding me?
Right. How many rappers your age?
Yeah. Shot. That's what you're forgetting. That's exactly what you're forgetting. So he's correct in a sense, because Soulja Boy started a wave in a different time period than what we used to. So he's correct. But this is why I love music, because everybody can have an opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's saying who right or who wrong. They both make it valid
listen,
opinions.
I'm only bringing up Soulja Boy because he's saying he's bringing up LL Cool J selling more than these guys, but not being better than Soulja Boy's not better than nobody.
But this is what I'm saying. LL, even he's not. Has nothing to do with selling. It has nothing to do with. He's more influential than Soulja Boy.
Retarded, bro.
Please.
And look, to his point, in your
I
era,
like LL Cool J too, so stop doing
that.
No. Yo, listen. And I fucks with Soulja Boy. I fucks with Soulja Boy, but yo, listen. And when it comes to influence, yo, my God.
I can't believe you're shitting on Soulja Boy's influence. Like, if he got anything else in this game,
he definitely got influence.
Influence is
yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
And that's about
the first
it.
viral
But
rapper,
even
man.
that,
my boy Nix was the first viral rapper. You mad because I'm styling on you? Go ahead, though. Continue.
Yo, but even that little bit of what he did, yo, my dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? LL Cool J had all your uncles running around with their one leg pants leg up for years. Are you kidding me? Like this is
and now all them uncles is using asthma pumps and walking with canes.
No, this is what listen. LL is the reason why these guys are
Yo,
doing movies.
diabetes,
Oh,
right?
shit.
Diabetes, walking with
Here's another
cane.
one. Here's another
High
one.
blood pressure.
Here's another one. Whose album that you probably never listened to, right? But it's
Oh,
probably
got me
more of an
crying.
influence on hip hop than Styles P, Fabulous, all these niggas. Will
But I'm
Smith
talking
is
about
another
better
one.
rappers.
He's another one, dude. Are
Will
you
Smith?
kidding me?
That's
Yo,
my
dude,
guy.
Look at his group. It was what?
DJ Jazzy Jeff,
Fresh
and the
Prince
Fresh
and DJ
Prince.
Jazzy Jeff. You talking about?
It's like you can't say Rakim without
Everything.
Hold on.
them
off-
So you think?
First off, no
Will
homo.
Smith
I had
influenced
Big
somebody?
Willie style.
what?
Hold on.
I had
No,
no homo.
What
I
up?
had Big Willie style.
Wait.
All right.
Nas
Who-
wrote
Who do you think Fresh Prince and not Jeezy
No,
Jazzy Jeff?
no. What I'm saying, his influence on hip hop showed him that you can have a corny rap album like Soulja Boy or Nightmares on My Street, and then
Well,
take that hip hop
to Will's
to a
credit,
whole nother level,
Big
dude.
Willie
It's the
style.
same.
Will's
Paul was
credit,
fire.
Will got the first Grammy. I gotta give Will that. To his
Even
credit.
but even that, but all right. So now you clown, you say okay, Will Smith's little credit, but that's what Soulja niggas don't have ringtones no more.
No, Will Smith won the first Grammy, bro.
No,
That's
I
big.
get that, but what I'm saying with Soulja Boy, his biggest credit was ringtones. Niggas don't make ringtones no more. Niggas don't have ringtones.
But that's
Soulja
big,
Boy,
though,
that shit
bro.
over.
He
I
made
mean,
beats
no,
with Nicki
that is
Minaj's
big. That's
album
huge.
and
But
all
what I'm
that.
saying is, it's huge that LL got that Will Smith got the first rap Grammy that they even recognized it, which is a staple in hip hop, which took us to boycotting the Grammys to Grammys getting shown up to now that nobody even cares about a Grammy.
And
You
he
drinking
sucks. And he
champagne
stole
at it.
records.
Hip
But-
hop was around for 15 years before Will Smith won that Grammy, though, bro.
Absolutely, and it's like getting the right to vote or getting on the bus, my nigga. Like, you get what I'm saying? He opened the door. We got to give him that.
And
No,
just
Will
to make
Smith
this
is for
point,
that.
You don't think that they really wanted to give the Grammy to Caucasian?
Who?
Will
You
Smith
they
is
really
for
wanted
him.
to give it to a Caucasian and not Will Smith. He
No,
really had
Will
to-
Smith. Will Smith is for them people, bro.
Well,
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna debate. None of that.
Get off the topic, man.
Yeah,
Get off topic.
Yeah, we love New York hip hop. I'm sticking with
Yeah.
what I said. Nikki's influential. So is Kara's one.
But before we got into all that, my whole argument was just don't be putting those old niggas in those top 10 now as best rappers. Please don't, because these dudes are dudes.
Well, that's what I
know.
was trying to. That's what I was asked. That was the whole question because I want to know, like, what did from '84 and now, Bambaataa hasn't made any kind of like music that's influential, and it's like, I'm not saying he don't deserve his his recognition
His
or
flowers.
anything. Yeah, he definitely represents.
He's locked in the room somewhere where R. Kelly's at, man. Where
Right.
like, their
Right.
influence was there, but now they're locked away and we can't get them.
Yeah,
don't ever disrespect R. Kelly like that in your life.
R. Kelly.
No.
If you're trying to
his-
say Africa Bambaataa was even close to R. Kelly,
if you took his jacket and you put one of them black lights, there's all kinds of pee and there's sticky stuff. That's on his jacket, man. For us to even,
man.
No, man. Kels is weird, man.
yeah, man.
Kels is weird, bro. Bambaataa's even
Bambaataa
weirder, though.
weird too. All them niggas.
That's
Mr.
what I'm
C,
trying to
all them
say.
niggas is weird. All of them is weird. And that's a whole different conversation because they're part of the history. So I think we do gotta acknowledge them, but that's about it.
Nah, we gotta treat him like the Olympics treat niggas that do steroids.
You just ban him. You gonna strip him of all his. Nah, that's rough. That's rough.
You got to.
Well, you're not gonna do
Got
that
to.
for Dr. Dre.
Wait a minute. What's
Hold on.
on Dr.
New
Dre's
accusations?
jacket, man? Wait.
Man, you saw Dre, he was beating up Michelle A. Nigga, my nigga, you went beating up chicks.
Beating it up. Man, we talking about raping boys right now, man.
I'm talking about, what's wrong is wrong, my nigga. Like, I'm not, listen.
Nah, that's why they got an A felony and a B felony because some
Nah,
shit
my
is
nigga,
wrong,
listen.
super
Yo,
wrong,
listen, he
and
shot
super
Shorty. He shot at Shorty. Are you
first
fucking
off,
kidding me?
you're gonna get in more trouble for beating up a girl than raping a boy.
Yeah,
Bad-
you
bad
probably
to think.
I don't
will.
know that.
Yo, the words,
You probably
the
will.
words
But niggas is okay with that shit. Niggas is worried about this bitch's other bitch getting half his fortune. Meanwhile,
I
this
don't see
nigga's
how you even compare the two.
nah, they all wrong. What I'm saying is they
No, he's
all
just
wrong.
saying,
It's not levels of wrong. The nigga's wrong.
No,
If
it
my
is
uncle
levels of
beat
wrong.
chicks,
It's definitely levels of wrong. That's
he
man,
wrong.
listen, man.
Yo, listen, you know and I know. Yo, listen, you lock next to me and you beat your bitch up and you there for domestic violence, you gonna get the same thing you gonna get whether you was there for
But
raping a
let me
little
let
boy
you know this. If
or a little girl.
all right, that's cool and fine and dandy, but I don't see that happening in prison when niggas is touching these little girls and little boys, but they want to beat up the next dude that punched this girl in the head or something like that. Like, I'm not understanding that.
What you ain't understanding? Wait, what? Repeat that?
I'm not understanding how you could say that you'll beat up a man that pushed his girl or whatever, but hold on. But in prison, you've been to prison, I've been to prison. These niggas is protected because they separated or whatever, but niggas ain't running down on these niggas in prison doing anything to them that touch the boy or touch the little girl.
Well, you know, and I know a lot of majority of the niggas is protected, and if a niggas don't go out fighting nobody. Like, but if niggas ain't jacking, you telling me niggas is jacking dudes who beat women? If you know the nigga who's locked
I'm saying that we talk about being body touching.
Yeah,
boys.
because you know and I know me and you, we not gonna be in the same position. We not even gonna be in the same dorm as a nigga like African Bambaataa. You know why? Because they protect him. So even if we wanted to, we can't get to. I went to the prison in the 90s to where
I grew
even
up in
then,
the 80s though, bro, and I seen men beating up women a lot.
All right, and when you was in prison, they was just allowing these rape boats. A lot of them, they wasn't put out there like that. You know that. You catch a brand new one for that. You know that.
These COs be telling on these niggas.
Huh?
COs be telling on them niggas when they're raping.
Yeah, they tell you.
Some,
you know what he did, right?
Do.
You know
Some
what
do.
he here for, right?
Yeah, and I bet. And then guess what? He out of there.
Exactly. But this is what I'm saying. In the hip hop community, Bambaataa need to get out of there.
Yes, absolutely. I absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
He needs to get canceled. He needs to
I mean, but like you said, he ain't making no music. So leave that nigga.
No, he's not making any music, but that Zulu Nation shit got a lot of influence still on a lot of artists.
Yo, that Zulu Nation shit is crazy. You know, and I know that shit is way more. It's bigger than just hip hop.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and it could be revealed a lot of stuff. The way this nigga talking, Hassan Campbell, the way he be talking. No, I gotta bring Haas in here, man.
Yo, you fuck with Haas?
Haas is crazy, man.
Yeah.
He got a crazy perspective.
He's a wild boy. He's a wild boy. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
I like his perspective. Sometimes I just think he goes off the deep end sometimes with it, like over the top with it. And you know, I guess that's what is built his following though. Someone.
I can't watch him no more.
He said something to me. No more, really,
he said something. I was just like, yo, my dude, I can't even fuck with you on no level no more, my dude. And I don't think I've been back since.
Where you listen to what he said at?
It had to been on YouTube or something. I just
I heard on Matt Hoffa, he said something crazy. I was like, damn, Matt asked him, have you ever touched anybody, like, you know, have you ever had on your own have sex with another boy or some shit like that? He said, yeah. I was like, God damn, like,
nah, I can't fuck with that nigga. Yeah, I can't. Yo, even before that, it was some regular street shit to where, you know, codes you don't violate, and he was just bugging. I'm like, yo, I could never rock with this nigga, not ever again. And I stopped. Yo, I think that probably was the last time I watched him. And it's weird because what kind of following could you have when he's a walking derelict? Like, I mean, that's just my opinion. No, that's just my opinion. You know, and it's weird. It's like I said, it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, he got a message. He revealed African Bambaataa, you know. So
but that shit was coming out anyway. Just like Mr. C and all that other shit was coming out. Like, and that's weird. Like,
but for a grown man to come out and say that is different. It's a little different. of what he was, you know, in the streets and everything, how he was in the streets and shit. That's mind blowing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, yo, listen. When I watched that interview, Beto was trying to. I can't get him on the show because I'm gonna be like, yo, like I'm gonna like if we're gonna get you on the show, you gotta because I don't get it. What the fuck, you know? And like me, no, and me personally, I really want to know like really what is it? Because I think that's the only way we're gonna understand is if somebody really naturally. I think there's probably bars on, or he signs disclaimers. You can only ask him about a certain amount of stuff. We don't have those, so if you come on our show, we free to ask you whatever. You know, so it's weird. Yeah.
I got you. It's crazy.
Oh, yo, we kind of hit the 7 o'clock mark, but Blizz Get It got his battle rap power rankings, man. I definitely want to hear what that is because each week we're gonna try to keep it up as the battles go on throughout the year. So
good old Sue Surf.
Let's go.
Good old Sue Surf.
Why do you keep saying Sue Surf? I just keep telling you that Sue Surf is like the best one that's making music ever in battle rap.
Yeah,
and he sells more than a lot of rappers.
Yeah, it'd be his.
But yeah, let me get to these names, but they're not my picks. These are just picks, like, because they have champion of the year and stuff. So these are the people that like did good this year type shit. Number one is Geechee Gotti. He's from the West Coast. He won champion of the year 4 years in a row. That's a cheat.
Wow.
Yes, I don't know how. That's unbelievable. And it's not even like, no, it's crazy because it's not even like the fans are picking. It's people that are in battle rap picking this dude 4 times, man.
Wow. He nice like that?
Huh?
I like him. I like him.
I don't like him.
I've heard him a couple times, and he not. I don't know who else. I gotta see who else on the list because I don't really listen too much.
He beat Loaded Lux 3-0 though.
All right,
that's rough.
Look at Chris' face. Chris followed this, so you gotta go ahead, Chris. Chris had it.
Nah, I haven't been watching, but to him say that, I gotta go check that out.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed because I was going with Lux and he killed him.
Damn, killed him.
Rum Nitty is number 2.
Where he's from?
He's from Phoenix, Arizona, and him and Geechee Gotti, they crip.
Oh,
but they like the big two, like they're on the same team and everything they do. They won. They both was in a tournament for $100,000 and both made it to the final round. And Drake put the other 50 up. They both split 150 at the end. That's how cool they are.
Also, okay, got you. Nice.
Okay, Gabe said that Geechee Gotti. Shout out to Gabe. Finally, TV had his showcase last night. Shout out to him. He said that Geechee Gotti is a 3-time winner.
Yeah, 3-time.
Okay. 3-peater. He's a 3-peater.
That's rough, man. 3-peat for Geechee.
That's ridiculous to me,
man. I can't even lie to you.
That's ridiculous.
Right. Go ahead.
Number 3 is Sue Surf.
Okay.
Because he was just in the past years, he was not past years, but like he's been so weak that they turned him into a commentator for a little while.
Yo. 3 Crips in a row.
Yeah, 3 Crips in a row. And but he just won his last 3 battles, big battles, John the Don, Calico, and New Jersey Twerk. And New Jersey Twerk is like top 3 in battle rap. So for him to 3-0 him is OD. But he 3-0'd all of them, so that makes it amazing.
Yo,
that's 9 rounds he ain't lose in 90 days.
Yo, so Surf is niggas is trying to say Surf is washed up, or he just saying he's he's top 3.
He was losing. No, the order I got it in is the order of how they was voted for in champion of the year this year.
Got you. Okay, I got
These
you.
ain't my votes at all. I don't like.
All right. Got you.
I really wanted your votes, but I went with this, but because I wanted it to be how you set it up, and if you had a battle rap event, these is your top niggas that you would. That's in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go with this because it's like, you know, this
is valid. That's why.
Yeah.
4 is Twerk is from Jersey too. A Ward, I think he's from Cleveland or something like that. White dude. He's like a Christian battle rapper. But
Christian battle rapper?
Yeah, he don't. They got. They
I
don't
can't
like
even lie.
curse
I
a lot
hate
and
him,
stuff
man.
like that.
But go ahead.
Yeah, but he's been smoking stuff. I don't like him either. But he's been cooking everybody.
Yeah,
And he's
He
a
wasn't
Christian,
even a
Christian battle rapper.
Yeah, but he don't rap about God and stuff like that.
No,
His
I'm
man
just saying, he
Loso
don't
He
does.
just don't curse.
He don't curse, but his man
Yeah.
Saga and Loso, they rap about God sometimes and mix it with hood stuff, type of stuff. But Loso's on here too, actually. Easy to Block Captain. He's from Philly.
Okay.
He's from Philly. Loso number 6. I think he's from Virginia or something like that. He's the other Christian one. He be killing dudes rapping about God and stuff.
Now he goes a little bit.
With the Christian hater.
He goes.
Like to the point where if he didn't rap about God and he rapped about hood stuff, he'd probably be smoking everything. Like that's how good he puts his words together and stuff. Because you know me, I would hate a dude in there trying to rap about God and stuff. DNA number 7. He's from Queens.
He's still around?
Got a baby mom in Kingston.
He's still around?
Socrates.
I was in community service with her. 8 is Danny Myers. He's from the West Coast.
I hate him too, but go ahead.
I hate him too. He's just he's not believable at all, and he's corny. And he says "yikes" after bars. That's stupid. Real Sick. He's new. I think he's from Jersey. And Jada Nightwing. I don't know where he's from.
No females.
No. We're not doing enough this year.
I knew the first 3, and then after that, everybody else was like a.
You should know DNA. He's like top 3.
Oh no, I heard DNA before. Yeah,
I'm about to say he's top viewed battler ever. I think.
You know what happened? I got into the battle rap scene because when that shit started taking off, I was up top. So when you're up top, you can only get a certain amount of channels. Like I wasn't into the 106 in Park. None of the when the freestyle and battling was out. I was somewhere in the woods where they didn't have that channel. So when I came home and people are talking about Unibomber and all these other niggas, I'm like, okay, who's this? Where do I get their music? And they're like, no, you know. And I felt like I was always behind, you know. But I end up catching like freestyles, you know, and I'm like, yo, this nigga's nice. And by the time I get to it, nigga be like, yo, man, you don't know about Surf? Like Surf. Niggas be like, what? That nigga been nice. And I'm like, okay,
yeah,
well.
Cause now it's like a sport. It's like the NBA and NFL. I mean, it's really professional like that. Like these dudes is really gonna live the rest of their life off of battle rap. Like
that's dope.
You see Hitman Holla, he's in movies now. He's on Wildin' Out. Charlie Clips is on Wildin' Out.
They write for the show, right?
Huh?
I would hope so, because that's the only way that they really gonna stay relevant or get that bag, is because if they depending on Nick doing it, that's rough.
Yeah, but they get a lot of money a show though. Like these dudes is millionaires now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're millionaires. Bro, look, but listen, I say this because I really follow it. Like I really know it. Like for now to watch battle rap now, you have to know the backstories. Even to know what they talk about in the battle, you have to be watching interviews and stuff to know everything.
You know what battle rap
really
remind me of? Battle rap remind me of UFC, how they grinded and like surpassed a lot of like sports and everything and got their recognition. Like battle rap.
They were on the BET Awards.
Huh?
They were on the BET Awards. That's big.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I mean, how much you getting to be on the BET Awards? We had a guest on our show that was on the BET Awards. I'm just saying, I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
For Smack to come off the streets with a camera and for it to get where it is now and him to be a multi-millionaire and shit like that.
Yeah.
For Smack
this
to
is
be
ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Like Cassidy, I seen him when Cassidy and Son was beefing, right? Neither one of them niggas looked like they was getting millions for that battle. No. And it was hyped, right?
No, they didn't get millions, but Cassidy got 500,000 for 3 rounds one time. That's amazing.
All right, who did he battle? How did he battle? Who did he battle? And when did he get it?
It doesn't matter if he got.
It was like 6 years ago. He battled.
No, it does, because when you're talking about, I mean, these guys. Let's be realistic. Like I can sell. What's? Nah, you right. You're right.
Yeah, he is right. 500,000 for fucking 30 minutes of your life.
No.
It's a lot of money, man.
Who did he give all that to? That wasn't just to him. You know that. You know
Nah, he gets all that.
He gets all that.
I don't know. I didn't know that.
He gets all that.
Hitman Holla just got one.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't seem to me like these guys are getting that type of money. But you guys know. I don't know.
I know, bro. I'm telling you.
All right. So put me on so I can know.
Hitman Holla just got $150,000 to battle Cassidy. 3 rounds, 9 minutes. He used to get 10,000 a battle like 8 years ago. Come on.
All right, 8 years ago he got what? This one? That's what I'm trying. Now I see the growth. I'm not knocking it. That's dope. That's super dope. That is super dope.
That shows you how much money's invested into the battle rap scene.
It's just like the NBA. It's just like, and I get that. It's like now that he's getting 150 million, it's like when Garnett got that big contract. You know what that opened up? It opened up to see how much billions was being brought in and how the players is really getting peanuts. And that's why they have a union. You get what I'm saying? So when you see one or two who just getting the money, it's like, all right, is that just for show? And then everybody else is not eating? You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm trying to figure out. And even that is like, yo, these guys have a, like you would think if you do 5 or 6 battles at 500 racks each battle, or you're getting millions a battle, then you should be good. These niggas is still lining up battles.
Getting that though. Each of them are getting. Everybody's getting their own different check.
These top tier dudes that we speaking on are getting paid.
Yeah, but they're not getting the same amount. Everybody's getting a different.
Oh no, no. There's levels. There's levels to it, definitely.
Yeah, if you take like a Vado or Davies or one of those rappers, they're like making way more bread than them.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
They're not even making more to do a show.
No, I'm talking about the battle rappers is making way more than them do.
Yeah,
facts.
Yeah, way more than them.
That's crazy.
And then don't talk about Surf because his music sells more than them still. The Vados and Davies.
There we go.
Oh no, that's how I knew about him, is because I don't watch battle rap, but I know top 3 in DNA that you named, and that's because they put out good music. So I found them through looking for good music. You get what I'm saying? I could care less about, all that other stuff. That's dope. I mean, that's super dope.
Word though. Like they're getting chick in the battle now. I watched since Murder Mook and them was outside, and they're betting their own $10,000 against each other.
Yo, we ran down on this. Is how long we've been doing it. We ran down on Murder Mook. And he didn't want to do the battle because we were nobody. So, and it didn't even matter about the money. This is before I went up. So this is right when they like DVDs. You had to go and get the DVDs. Like you had to know niggas to get the DVDs.
Now
look, you get what I'm saying. So
they got pay-per-views now. They got apps. They're at caffeine. They got everything.
They do.
They built their own lane.
And they're really respected by the sports players, the real rappers, the movie stars. They had that one black dude that fights good that be in the movies do a whole preview about them watching the battles. They're everywhere.
No, I see Drake.
Drake's about to do his own. He just did his own thing for his birthday.
Yeah.
They're about to do their own thing where the real rappers pick their battle rappers and bet money on them.
And he doing a league? And he shit about he gonna do a league?
Yeah, they're talking about that now too.
That's
dope.
I didn't even know that.
That's what's up.
So for him to take, and it was his birthday when he did this event. So for him to take his time on his birthday to do this event and be there handing out shots in the crowd to the whole crowd is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Man, he got paid. He got amazingly paid to be there too.
No, it was his event. His birthday. His event. He did it.
But
he just streamed it.
He paid the battle rappers and everything.
Yeah, but we gotta realize
but that's an investment though. That's an investment. Y'all bugging.
He got the investors to invest in that. He right.
All that. He didn't pay nothing. He didn't pay nothing. You thought he paid. He didn't pay nothing.
But we gotta realize this too. These guys build their own lane. This is the beauty about when you build this the gift and the curse. You building a brand, right? And you warrant so much attention, not everybody wants in. That's where it becomes scary.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because nobody was thinking about these battle rappers back in the Lion Dance days, and when Lux and all these dudes on their shit, Mook, all of them were going crazy. Now that it's becoming a big thing and smacking these guys, and you got all these other leagues, RBGs, and all these different leagues all of a sudden popping up out of nowhere. This is where it becomes shaky. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody want in the pot.
Right.
So that's the gift and the curse. You know what I'm saying?
Like verses.
It's gonna take out the authenticity out of it and shit.
Yeah. Now you got Joe Button want to do it. You got fucking all like, come on, man. Like that was horrible when he did that shit.
You know why? Because they're paying them a lot. They're just going for the money. They're not even going to show that they're nice. The only one who really tries is Cassidy, and he be getting killed.
And he sucks.
But it hurts the culture though. But it hurts the culture though. When you let somebody, that's like this the podcasting, right? We doing a podcast, you know what I'm saying? When you let somebody into it and you build it and they fuck up, it make you look bad. Yeah. Same thing with this. They let this bum ass come in here, get on his stage, and he fuck up. It makes battle rap culture as a whole look bad. So they got to be careful on who they let in this thing. And I think
attitude, throwing a mic on the floor.
Yeah. I think you know the guys who've been around for a while are paying attention and they're noticing. You know what I mean? Yo, now these dudes want to come in. But when we was offering to battle them before to get this culture game up there, they didn't want to do it. But we went and put the footwork in. Now you want to tell me, oh, we've been in grade school together. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yo, I got a question for you guys. How long is it gonna be before it gets spot up by big media?
What?
The URL shit.
What do you mean big media?
Well, they're gonna where they snatch it all up, and it's like where you know how it went from the ABA to the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
URL is the NBA. KOTD and all that is the G League. They shit on them all the time.
No, but what I'm saying is when do you think it's gonna become mainstream? Like where you getting Super Bowl ads, where you getting NBA ads. Well, you get NFL ads.
It would be like on an ABC, like, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
Battling on
this
ESPN
shit is
tonight.
Cool.
They were on BET and they were on
I think they're gonna be like how the UFC is, bro. How the UFC depends on pay-per-views. Like I think they etched their own lane now. I think
they're on pay-per-view. They got all that. They're big media. They have their own stuff. They're on caffeine.
They creating their own path, and it's like new.
Shit. They had a TV show too. That's not about the TV show.
No, but that's what I'm saying. And eventually, with anything, that shit gets brought up, and it becomes like, look at Versus. Look at where Versus started.
Are you asking if it's gonna take over like rap? You saying?
No, what I'm saying is where is it gonna get to? Like, do you think that it's gonna get to the point to where it's mainstream? Like,
I think it's mainstream.
I don't know how much more mainstream it can get. Honestly, it's on everything.
I think what he's trying to say is when you think NBC or one of those motherfuckers is gonna come try to buy it.
Oh, they'll never do that. It's too street. People almost fight and everything like that.
I mean, because I might get some slack, but this is where I see it at. I see how it's like the Rucker. The Rucker was our thing. The NBA had no parts of the Rucker. And then guess what happened? NBA players started going to the Rucker. And as there was a 10, 15, 20-year period where great NBA players gave the Rucker its name. So now to play good ball, you had to go to the Rucker. For a little while, Rucker was on ESPN. Was getting talked about by Charles Barkley and all these guys on TNT, ABC Sports, NBC Sports. Now you don't hear nothing about the Rucker. You hear the G League. You hear all these other things. But do you see the transition? Do you see what I'm saying with the transition? To where once it got to the NBA, once it got to its height, it seemed like everybody was drawing in, and then they sucked it all out because it took away from what the culture was, and now nobody's checking for it Embiid at the Rucker.
They talk about the URL on TNT.
You see what I'm saying? Like the Rucker was our thing. You know what I'm saying? And
like at a point, and one was like with the NBA. Like and one niggas was checking for and one before they was checking for NBA. At a point,
yes, like, at a point, and then it just went
2005.
So to answer your question, I think it already tried to do that when they tried to do when this shit was on TV. I think it was VH1 or whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong, King. It was VH1 or one of them things. That shit stopped. Then they went and started doing the fucking pay-per-view, the apps and all that. They realized that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got a little conglomerate set up within themselves where I don't think they're going to let somebody take over what they do.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
okay.
I'm surprised they even did business with caffeine.
Right. But I think it's more of a partnership.
But caffeine also gave the battle rappers like a 40-hour job a week just to go on live on their on.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You know, because
that's good though, because that's building.
No, it's great. But what they saying? I would get you, sucker. We went down there to pick it. And they was hiring that day. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you go down there and say, yeah, we want equal rights. And then guess what? Nigga, you working for them niggas now. That's what I'm like, I don't know.
Nah, but I think
that's what I'm trying to figure it out.
I think Smack owns some of that. I don't think it's just the way they was like, hey, you could use our platform. I think Smack is involved in that.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta find, because they doing it with like verses too, man, and it stinks, and because they love the culture. The culture's so big.
I think verses surpassed the battle rap and like recognition and the stuff that you saying. Like, I think they took like
they have
each show of the verses. You see the development of each show. Like, damn, they got a crowd. First, it started out with the camera phone, I think, right? It started with the camera phone, and then it went to everybody in the same place, and then it started with the instruments with the Caribbean people and stuff like that, and it kept evolving, and now the shit got bought for $5 billion, bro. It's crazy in 1 year.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But the battle rap is different. The grind for the battle rap, I remember smacking them. That's like 02, really, 106 in Park. Around the same time, I want to say that's 20-year grind that the battle rap took compared to a versus.
But it was also the money that was involved in it too. And we can't forget, like when Swiss and Tim first did it, it was because they was stuck in their crib. They ain't had nothing to do. Yo, let's just fuck around. Let's go live. I'm gonna play some joints. You play some joints.
Yeah.
Then it evolved to you get paid to go on versus now.
Right.
And they own it. So if you own it, you own a part of it. And I think this is what everybody like, yo, they sold it. They sold. They ain't sell, they sold. Don't wait, how they sold. My man, you get a check now for your life for this. How?
Yeah, that's ill.
Yeah.
And you talking about artists who haven't been making money in fucking years.
Eons.
Who listening to fucking KRS-One like Sunset? Like, let's keep it a buck. He's getting a check now. Every time that shit goes, he gets a check.
Yep.
So it's not really selling his soul. Like the way Swiss and Tim did it, I think was very strategic and very fucking smart. They could easily say, yo, give me millions, and then none of these dudes get nothing. They said, give me millions, but this how it's gonna go. Every time a versus go, they gonna get this amount. Like they ask for what they want per versus, per artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then they get a percentage. What more can you ask for?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It ain't like they say, yo, here, we created something here, now it's yours. We out of it. Nah, we created it. You own some of it. We own some of it. And everybody a part of it now who comes thereafter is going to own some of it too. That's great.
It's not only Smack. It's 3 niggas. It's Smack, Beasley, and P.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
P is the one that you never see. He doesn't go on the camera. You hardly know what he looks like.
So since it's been so big, do you think they're going to open it up to other genres I'm talking about the verses of music, because now it's brought into like Justin and all these like people who we wouldn't normally see on verses, who we wouldn't think we would see on the verses normally.
You think we should keep it for us? You saying?
No, I'm asking. Do you think this is where it's going to go? Because me personally,
people are going to decide.
I think me personally, versus started way before Timberland and Swiss did the thing live. They were beat battles. They had them all across New York City. It was two producers. They played their joints. It had and this evolved. This is just like hip hop. And then once it got big enough, they snatched it up and said, "This is what we're gonna do with it now." It's not.
But nobody was smart enough to fucking make money. That's the difference when you monetize something and start something. That's like these podcasts. Like there was a question that got sent to me, but we ain't really touch on it tonight. What do you think about is the podcast shit oversaturated? Fuck yeah, because everybody want to do it, but nobody knows how to monetize it. You can't be mad at a motherfucker because they know how to make money off of something that you doing and you don't. Like you can't.
Yeah,
it's a fact.
It's a fact.
And that's the biggest thing in the music shit too, and in the 845. Everybody want to talk about this artist, that artist, but they can't figure out what they're doing. But they got enough time in their fucking day to worry about what the next man is doing. I don't understand it. I don't.
You're right.
You're right.
And then get mad when you go do something. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
yeah.
come on, man.
That'd be the main thing.
That's a fact, bro.
Yo, so I wanted you guys to just give out the time that you guys come on and shout out your social media and all that. We about to get out of here.
Real quick, before we talk about in the studio, I actually got another show that's coming back on tonight at 8 p.m. It's called The Bedroom Chronicles with me and my wife. We actually started this shit like 2 years ago, but all the information I was giving out, I was actually following, and I ended up having another kid. So what I'm telling y'all actually works. So if y'all want to tap in, you're talking about a relationship that's been together 20-something years. We've been married 17 plus.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? 3 kids. You know what I mean? So we talking all relationship type shit. All the conversation that you have with your shorty in the bed at night that nobody never gets to hear, we're gonna talk about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna get a little crazy.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But in the studio with the Rec Boyz,
airs every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. live on YouTube and Facebook. You can catch the replay Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Blaze 'em Up Radio. You should holla at son. You fuck with Blaze 'em Up, right? Probably Blaze.
Yeah.
Well, it re-airs on his platform, tune in app. So we definitely appreciate you guys. We definitely I had a good show. I learned a lot.
That's dope, man. I feel like you guys are just like us, man.
We are. We absolutely are. We absolutely are. And it's dope that we can that we're finding more of us. It's like a brotherhood now. You get what I'm saying? Because we're the last of this dying breed. You get what I'm saying? So, it's dope to have, guys like us, fathers, husbands, brothers, uncles and stuff to, keep the youngins in check, but still have somebody to keep us abreast of what's going on. So we definitely appreciate you. What's up?
So make sure y'all tune in the studio with the Rec Boyz every Wednesday night. It starts at 7 and y'all go to what, like 2 hours, 9 usually?
Usually we try to get an hour, but sometimes man, we get heated up. It depends on if he want to argue. He always gonna say, "I would argue."
I ain't gonna lie, Chris don't seem like the arguer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, fellas, who been arguing the whole time?
Yeah, me and you would go at it, man. Me and you could just go at it.
I'm cool.
Arguing
I'm cool. You know what it is? You know what it is? I'm very emotional. I'm emotional about the shit that I feel and I stand for.
That Nicki Minaj, she started going ham.
Right.
Ever since then, he was on 100.
He's a barb, man. Yeah, he's a barb. Yeah, he's a barb.
You know why? You know why he's saying that? Because Chris, there's a difference. There's a difference between great rap and when you just naming the names and the naming the names. When you sit down for bar and you go into Light as a Rock and you go into what she actually drops, or you and ITY, and you actually go into songs. Then it's different. It's different now. You see the separation. All that shit sounds good when you say, "Oh, Queen Latifah, Moni Love." Yeah, those are names. But when you talk about joint, name an album. Name 2 albums that Moni Love came out with. Name an album.
Yo, for besides all the album shit, right? Remy is way fucking better. I'm just thinking in my mind right now, way better than Nicki Minaj. Like she makes niggas,
Look, he
she make niggas feel how she feeling, like relate to what she's talking about, bro. When she rap, like different. Like Nicki Minaj,
I don't know, man.
nah, there's a lot of Lil Wayne type of lines and stuff in there.
Lil Wayne is one of the greatest rappers of all time. What are you talking about?
I know that.
Look what you just said. You just compared her to one of the greatest rappers of all time.
But you know what I mean.
But,
I'm talking about,
here we go.
Lines, like the corny type of lines and stuff.
Corny. Yo,
Fellas,
listen. You hear what she sells.
I gotta get out of here, fellas. I'm gonna chop it up with y'all. Appreciate y'all for having me.
No doubt.
Hopefully, let me know. Definitely. Let me know about March 2nd, though, 7 p.m. We definitely gotta get y'all on our show so we can argue with y'all some more. That'd be kind of dope.
Absolutely.
We see what we can make happen.
Absolutely. Right, good meeting you, Pop.
Absolutely. Yup.
Nice
one.
Yeah, but Remy, man.
Yo, I'm out of here. Yo, listen, definitely good talks. We gonna have to do this shit again. We might have to start a whole nother podcast just to have subjects just to go back and forth about, because Chris talking about he don't like to argue, but this is what gets the people going. This shit, and you gotta be passionate, but you research. You can't come on here half-ass and be like, listen, if we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it.
Quad gonna give you the stats now.
That's what I'm talking about. I know, but but that's how we gotta get. Yeah. If we gonna get into it, because other than that, it's just opinions.
What happened if Chris bounced off? I had a Nori moment. I had to go pee, man.
He had to he got it set up for his other show. So make sure you guys check that out tonight. Yeah, definitely.
That's a fact. Definitely.
Try to check it in.
I gotta do this live read. We're gonna get out of here. I gotta do this live read real quick. This show tonight was sponsored by Anchored Security. Corporation is based out of Kingston, New York.
They want me to work for them.
Okay. Their mission is to reduce the risk of vulnerability and security deficits while increasing the awareness and preparedness throughout safety, security, supervision, and training. And if you want some great security guards and I would say, great.
You need someone to trust.
Yeah, and trustworthy at a great price. Holler at Austin and my man Stevie. They can get with you. And that's Anchored Security. Make sure you tap on the Facebook and our other links. We got them on the website. That's going to be back live on Sunday.
Okay.
All right. So we had a good show tonight, man. Definitely. We'll be back actually on Tuesday night. We got my man Joel Feliciano. I'm rocking the hat right now. He's going to be our guest on Tuesday night.
Oh, talk about arguing. He won't even add me back on the book.
So that's why he was like, oh, that's your co-host?
They all know like that. They all know about Blizz.
Yeah, man. There we go. All right, so check us out. We'll be back. We'll probably be back. What you want to guys? He said that he got to go at 7. I mean, I got
that's fun
shift, but
that's fun though.
We'll get to it though. We'll get to it. So check us out Tuesday night, 845 The Mix Show. It's your boy DJ Duya.
Also be on the lookout this week. Trendy topics. We're gonna have Joe Sims on the podcast.
Okay, with that.
Tune in. I'm not even sure, bro, because my work schedule's crazy, but we're gonna get all the info out there and stuff.
All right, just tag us and we'll share that. Also, I got a sports show coming up. I'm gonna give y'all. I'll keep people posted with that throughout all the social media and all that. I don't really have a time for it yet, but we got a sports show, sports betting, sports talk, sports heat, all of that.
Yes, all of that. We back, man. We back on. We back on, niggas.
All right, so it's 845 The Mix Show. Like I said, boy DJ Duya, Blizz Get It, quarter 8th. We out of here, man. Salute. Let's go.